And it's time for D&D. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5 of Legends of Celestia, A Shot in the Dark, a homebrew 5e D&D campaign made by yours truly. I am Gare Bear Golair. I am the DM for the current group, and pretty excited for tonight. We're in episode 5. Wow, it is we're almost hitting the double digits here pretty soon, which is nice. But yeah, tonight's going to be interesting to say the least, because our adventurers had a very hard-fought battle the last time we talked to them, and there was a lot that transpired from prior episodes, but it seems like the party has gotten into another mess. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and say hi to everybody and get ready. Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys. What's up?
I just had a really weird technical mishap.
Uh-oh. What broke this time?
I have a special button that when I go live and I click it, it posts in certain people's Discords. But I clicked it and it posted them all in my Discord.
Oh.
And not different people's Discord.
Weird.
I will have to look at it for you, because mine worked.
I know, I saw yours as I was going through manually doing it.
Oh goodness, I hate last minute technical difficulties. They're the worst.
Right?
They really are. Also, Gamer, thank you so much for the gift sub.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that, hon.
Yeah. It's all good. But hello guys, how's everybody doing? Y'all ready to
Die?
ready to
I'm ready for uppies, okay? That's what I'm ready
You're
for.
ready for uppies. Unfortunately, there's no way to give you uppies. There's somebody about to give you downies, because
What the crap? Even in my title, it says I want up.
You want up? All right. Well, we'll see how up we get.
Look,
here.
you have to give her what she wants. She's cute.
Yeah, and I'm not even in the warehouse. I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. We're gonna be fighting, and she's gonna be like, "I wonder what."
La 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 la.
La 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 la. All right. Listen up here. All right, let's recap. So last time, you guys had entered into Pinbolt Port, a very ramshackled and seems to be a very inhospitable place. But you have been tasked by Alfred Rockrind, who is the Archon to the Iridesh Coronet, and he had tasked you with finding fabled artifacts to the dark goddess Shar, known as the heirlooms of the Eternal Black. And your first part of your mission was to meet up with a point of contact by the name of Venster Rosepont, who is a contact of his, and was going to lead you on to finding the first heirloom, which is the Veil of Discord. Though you did go to the meeting point at the Liar's Flagon. Unfortunately, it seems like he was missing. But during your deliberations and trying to find out where he was, it seems like a band of assassins known as the Grey Razors had addressed Callista by a different name, by the name of Inneferis. And despite her dismissive nature of that name, they seem like they attacked, and you guys managed to fend them off, but not with suffering a few wounds in the process. And but you guys were successful, and it seemed like you were trying to potentially question, it would seem like, the leader of this band of assassins, and try to sneak off with her while she was unconscious, tied up like as Warrior had put it, like a Thanksgiving turkey. And you guys managed to and you managed to find a abandoned house of sort in Pinball Port, and tried to question her. Did not go as well as you anticipated, and seemed to have killed her by accident in the process. But thankfully, you were not found out, and you managed to slip away from the guards once more. But
accidentally on purpose.
True. Well, accident for Callista, more or less. But you guys managed to escape being questioned by guards or been found out. And you guys actually managed to see a band of thugs to be dragging a halfling body to potentially the description of Vinster Rosepot. Callista yelled out to the crowd to basically give him back, and did not go as well. But after being questioned by the guards, they managed to convince them that they were only trying to help this hapless halfling. You guys managed to pursue the thugs into it seemed like a very worn down, unused warehouse by the dock areas. And a few of you tried to do some reconnaissance and failed horrendously. I don't think anybody rolled a stealth check above double digits. And it seemed like one of the guards posted out here had heard you all and had signaled for the rest of his companions, and that's where we left off. So, if everybody can do me a favor and roll initiative.
Are you gonna
how
have
did I
the?
Hold up. Sorry, don't roll yet.
I was gonna say, like, are you gonna have the turn order?
I got it
up
up this
there?
time.
Okay.
I remember now. Okay, go ahead and do it now.
What? You actually remembered?
Yes.
Do I just roll it for Penny since I'm outside?
So this is where it's a little complicated with you. You still rolled initiative for me, but you're still technically because you said you were waiting outside the warehouse. So it's going to be a little tricky with how you're going to be entering the fray.
How am I supposed to do that if my token's not on here for me to click to do the...
Let's go ahead and do this. Give me 1 second. Let me take care of... Oh, that was weird.
Why do you have to be so difficult?
Because it's me. I am the baby, but the oldest at the same time. I don't know.
Well, this is
You're our
interesting.
grandma baby.
I'm the grandma
Papa.
baby. I don't know. I don't know.
This
Does that make you your own grandma?
Oh, jeez. For some reason, this is weird. Like, I rolled for the... Yeah, I'm just going to keep that initiative then. That's very odd it did it that way. Here, I'll pull you out here real quick.
Oh.
Did you use Penny's initiative?
Yeah.
You did? Let's see here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, it didn't even show Penny's initiative roll there. That was odd.
Well, as soon as I clicked it, the turn order thing disappeared.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me go ahead and pull you out here real quick. I'm just gonna put you right here. There you go. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll.
We know you're outside.
Yeah, we know you're outside though. Go ahead and roll initiative on your token this time. Penny will still share your initiative on this. Let's see. Roll 10. Well, that's weird. Still showing Penny's initiative, not yours. That's right. We'll work with it. Okay.
Mine is saying Penny is 10.
Yeah, that's what it says for me.
You were.
And I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
And Penny rolled 17. So.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, that's odd. I gotta figure it out, because it did that with the thugs that I rolled with, and the boss was supposed to roll separate, but I'm just gonna keep their same initiative for that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to mess too much with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Alrighty. So let me go ahead and get some music queued up here real quick, and we will start the battle.
Dun dun dun!
I love the music.
Thank you. I have a whole playlist of this. Alrighty. Top of the round. Enthrall. You see the thugs start to bring out these wooden cudgels in front of them. And it looks like they prepare to start moving, but you managed to get the jump first, so it is your turn.
Alright. Jump,
Wow.
take a swipe.
Take a swipe. You got it. 23 hits. Go and roll damage.
This one.
Tiny starting
Starting
strong.
strong there. All right. We'll take the 5 slashing damage on that. Excellent.
And strength check of 13, I believe.
Oh, you did your
to get knocked over.
oh, you did your pounce.
The
Can you
pounce, yeah.
do me a favor and link me the pounce ability real quick? I just want to check something. Because there's something I read the last session. Let me look at something real quick. All right, so if the tiger moves at least 20 feet straight, okay, so it says here it has to be in a straight line. So let me see something real quick.
I've been making sure to do a straight line.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. See, and you have 40 movement, right?
Yeah, 40 movement. So
okay, that would have been
so a straight.
Yeah,
straight line. You'd prefer me to step over to here and then go straight up.
Yeah, I figured that would
not
be
a straight line like this.
Yeah, I figured that would be because you can pass through your allies, so I would allow that.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you had the movement for it, which you do. That would be all. That would be pretty much all your movement. But okay, cool.
Okay, I wasn't sure if a straight line has to be along the proper squares or. All right.
No,
cool.
yeah, it has to be in a straight line because I checked the ruling on that, and I remember the last session you did that and you didn't do it in a straight line, so that was my fault.
No, I did. I ran up at an angle like this and then sprinted straight
I figured
down.
that's what I figured. So I just wanted to double check that. All right, so strength save you said?
Yeah, 13 I think.
13. All right, let's see what we got. That is an 8. That is a fail.
Right. That.
You will be knocked prone.
Eat his face.
Oh wait, good.
And I will try to eat his face.
Eat. You have
I heard
advantage.
it was a fail, and I automatically thought
Ooh.
that.
That's a nat 20. That is a nat 20.
Yeah!
Because you had advantage
Starting
on the
off
roll.
strong.
Excellent.
You had a nat 1 and a nat 20. Wow.
Yeah, that was a interesting turn of events there. All right, 8 points of piercing damage. Excellent move there. Alrighty.
2 1s on my D10s. Still.
Yeah, that's pretty strong, man. All right, you managed to slide by your ally and Torin, and you just pounce right into him, just dig your claws right into this guy's leather armor with ease, and him just falling back like and you just managed to clinch down and take a bite out of his shoulder. All right, excellent. I believe that is it for you, Torin.
Okay, I am going to take his lead. I'm just going to drop my guy right here.
You got it.
Using my halberd, I'm just going to take a quick swing at him.
Bonky bonk. 12. Let me double check his armor class. Checking. 12's a hit.
Okay. Woo. 10.
That is
Okay.
That is some spicy damage right there.
And that's gonna cover my turn.
Alrighty. Excellent.
Ignore that. I didn't mean to send that. I always do that.
That's all good. Callista.
I am going to shock no one and do Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
This guy right here.
Which guy?
This one.
Which
you
one?
see the ping?
I did not see it. Can you ping again? You're going to do the big boss. Okay, what's the range on your Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Dang, son. Sniper. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll with that. Pew, pew.
Okay. Let's see. That is... Oh, plus my spell. Oh, no, not type. Oh.
11 is the miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, you managed to see the big boss over here right next to the halfling, and you shoot out, but he manages to catches you from the high ground, and he dodges out of the way of the beam. And he'll yell, "Witchcraft!" All right, boys, you know what to do.
I'll say that was just a warning. Give us the halfling.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh wait, I'm good at that. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm good.
Ooh.
Oh, you're really good at that.
Ooh.
You're really good at that.
Is that a natural 19? Yes, it was. All right. All right, so here's what happens.
We did those.
As you shoot that, and he kind of turns and looks at you, the rest of his boys kind of like stop for a minute and they freeze, and they're kind of taken aback by you for the time being. But this guy is like, ugh. Come on, lads. Let's take care of the other ones first. They don't seem as tough. And he'll pull out his weapon though. But everybody else is around you, is kind of like looking at you, but then looks to everybody else and pays no mind. They're like they're like, fuck that.
Yes.
All right. You still have movement. Oh, and just for the record, you're like on the second floor here.
Yeah.
And you're about let me double check something real quick. You're about 15 feet up where you're at.
Okay. Then if anything, I'll at least move to right here for now, so if I need to go down, I can.
Yep. You can do that. Excellent. All right. That it for you?
Yes.
All right. Boop, 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 boop.
Penny!
All right. So, let me think real quick. Because technically, you would have to command Penny, but you don't see what's going on. Make a perception check for me, Nim. I want to see if you hear. All right, excellent. With the 19 and being able to kind of be pretty much prepared at this point, you managed to hear the commotion that's going inside the warehouse. So you'll know that there is a battle ensuing inside. So, therefore, you are aware of what's going on. So you can get inside the warehouse, but that would be your turn, is trying to get inside. Or you can stay outside the warehouse, whatever works for you.
I would like to stay outside this time.
Okay. Now here's the.
And I wanted.
I was gonna get to Penny here. So here's the difficulty with Penny, because you can't see Penny.
Mm-hmm.
You can't technically command her to do anything this turn. She basically just she takes the dodge action and she's just there, but she can still move and do other things if need be. But she can't attack because you would have to command her to do that.
Right. I was going to command her to come back to me outside.
To come back outside? Okay. I will say. Let me think of something real quick. Let me check my notes. As long as she takes. What's her flying speed?
30 feet.
30 feet. I'll say she'll just have to use an action to dash back to you or fly back. So she'll be right next to you on her turn, but she just can't do anything else.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I figured.
Okay, so this will just be you guys outside the warehouse. All right, so you'll just stay where you're at.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. But you are aware of what's going on inside the warehouse.
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
I'm just prepared in case something happens.
Excellent.
For me to like, boom.
You got it. All right. All right. It is the thug's turn. Let's see. Whoop. Half his movement. All right. Move over here. Boop. Where did my roar go? It always disappears. All right, go here. All right. This guy. All right. So here is what happens. Torin, you see this guy pull out like this morning star. It's basically a mace with like spikes on the end of it. It's very sharp in comparison to these wooden beating sticks these thugs have, so it's a little bit more deadly in terms of weaponry. But as he goes to take a swing at you, you see from his left hand he pulls out kind of like the small pouch, this silver dust, and flings it right in front of your eye. And he is going to use as a bonus action.
Dirty cheating bastard.
That's what he's doing in dirty tactics. Go ahead, make a Constitution saving throw for me. DC is 12. 16. Excellent. being battle ready and prepared, you see his hand kind of fling out this dust, but you manage to protect your eyes from the substance, and you manage to not suffer any effects from it. So you are immune to this effect for 24 hours. Because obviously, you know, he's got that shit. But also, you know what you're not immune to? Getting beaten to death. Alright.
Hit me.
Alright. The thug boss is going to make 2 attacks with his Morning Star. Alright. Oh. I didn't mean to hit that one twice. This one.
It was a multi attack.
Yep. Ooh, 21 and a 19.
Those both hit.
Both hit? Alright, so here's the first one.
Ooh.
9 points of piercing damage. Ooh, and 7 points of piercing damage for him. 16 total.
That puts me down.
Oh, that puts you down?
You're knocked?
Yup. I was only at 15. That puts me at -1.
Alright. Despite protecting yourself from the substance, you get clunked right to the side, and he just does like a spinning attack and knocks you in the back of the head. And you guys hear just this clunk noise across Enthrall's skull, and he just goes down to the ground. Alright, let me put that there. Alright. And, go. Alright, boys. You know what to do. And, I believe he hasn't moved yet. Come over here. He's gonna...
I don't like that they're taking them all out one by one, then to come after me.
Yeah. Well, they're kind of still scared of you, but there's a fucking tiger here. Alright, so the goon's turn. This guy... He's gonna attack... 13 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. 7 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Ew. Alright. So, these thugs are surrounding you, Enthrall. And they are gonna each take 1 attack on you, but they have... this. Pack tactics. They will attack with advantage on their attacks.
Uh-oh. I'd prefer them not to. Oh, I'd really prefer them not to.
Alright, so one had a crit, one had a 22, the other one had a 12.
Those are all hits.
Those are all hits, alright.
I'm scared.
We're on hot today. 13 bludgeoning damage on the first one. Second one, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And the other one, 5 points. So I believe that is 13, 17, 22 damage total.
Oh, I'm not.
I thought you said you wasn't trying to kill us.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just rolling good.
TPK. TPK.
Oh, boy.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, woman.
All right.
Not TPK.
Alrighty. I believe that is it for them. Where'd my window go? Alright. Top of the round. Enthrall.
Alright. I'm assuming this other one isn't on the ground anymore.
He is not. He stood back up.
Yeah. So I'll just try and take a bite out of him.
The one in front of you?
North. Yeah, the one I had knocked down.
You got it, champ. Go for it.
Fight.
11 is a miss, unfortunately.
And not much for me to do.
Alrighty. Torin, make a death saving throw for me. 10, that is just what you need. Alright, so you got 1 success. Yep. Alright. Callista.
Which one's the one that hit me?
This guy.
Cool. How far is it?
He- I hate this guy. He's 40 feet.
I hate him.
I hate him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to. If I move here, how far do I actually move? Because of that being like.
It's the
stairs.
exact. So it'd be 10 feet. Exactly.
Okay. That's good. I am going to do Witch Bolt on him.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Witch bolt. All right.
Witch Bolt.
I'm assuming that's your last. Or is that your first spell slot today?
That's my first spell
Okay,
slot.
cool. Just double check. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Give him the zap.
Zappers.
Give him the bug zapper.
Yes.
Mamma mia, dude. 24.
Yes.
Callista freaking coming in like the devil. All right.
I do not like being hit. Just like I don't like random things in my pants.
Wait, what? What? What?
Remember when your ship guy
Oh,
put
that's
random stuff in my
right. I'm like,
pocket?
wait a minute. That took a minute. Like random things in pants. When did that happen?
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Can
That was
somebody
definitely a
can
hard job
somebody
to
clip
land.
I
that?
critted him.
Well, that wasn't a crit. That was max damage. But
Well, yeah.
But still.
so describe how your witch bolt kind of gets shot at him. Like describe how the spell goes off.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where does the lightning come out of?
It can be come out of your hands. It come out of your spell. However you want to do it.
I'm gonna say it kind of just like, not necessarily just my hands, but like it kind of comes like out of me, like that whole like boom, like you see the energy like in her chest, down her arms, through her hands, and it just kind of like hums from her and just like. Boom.
All right, as
Yeah.
you release the energy, and you guys see this
Literally
crack,
from the
you see this crackling energy come out from Callista. You just see this like radiant bolt just shoot outward, and this guy kind of like took a shot at you, and he's still like quivering. The bolt connects and just goes right through his neck and just right through his throat, and he just goes.
I told you it was just a warning.
That's one down. This guy's like
I helped you.
points his morning star. He's like, "You're next, bitch."
Bring it.
All right, excellent move, Callista.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to make this joke. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
No need to be sorry.
Oh.
Cause damn, that's my best friend.
I love it when I get free memes in my D&D campaign. Anyway, you still have 10 feet of movement, Callista, or 20 feet, because you only move 10 feet. If you want to move, it's up to you.
Sorry, there's clapping going on in my ears. Who did that?
No clue
Nerdy,
why.
thank you.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm actually the halfling over here. Is he like unconscious? How's he doing?
He is not moving. It seems like that kick, and you would have witnessed it. That kick he got from this thug boss over here was pretty bad, and he hasn't moved since then.
Is he breathing?
It's hard to tell from where you're at. You would have to get closer to kind of examine him.
Yeah, you don't have to be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. How much feet do I have again? I have like.
20 feet. You have 20 feet left.
I'm gonna start making my way towards him,
Make my way downtown.
but that's because I know I can do Eldritch Blast at these other guys.
Gotcha. Alrighty. That'll be it for you. Nim.
Hi. So, I'm hearing more of the commotion, and I hear the gurgling sound, and of course I panic about my friends because, oh my god, I love my friends.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try to sneak into the building.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll allow it. It'll take all your movement.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I just need to check on my friends.
Gotcha. Go ahead. I'm assuming. Do you want Penny to do the same?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to roll both. I know this,
Okay.
but
So you'll have to roll with disadvantage because you're wearing scale mail.
yeah.
And go ahead and make a stealth roll for Penny as well.
Okay. So there's mine. Ooh.
13.
Depends on what he puts his difficulty at. Like if it's 15, I'm screwed. And then stealth for her.
Let me go.
She's
ahead.
awesome. We know this.
Let me
Heard
check
her
some-
whirring off for a second.
Let me check some real quick.
That's never good.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Interesting.
Oh no 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 no.
Okay. Penny rolled a 23. That's pretty good.
I know. But she's awesome.
All right.
She's the best. She's better than me.
All right. With kind of being worried for your friends, but also not wanting to expose yourself, you managed to sneak in, and despite kind of wearing like scale mail, which is not like particularly heavy, but it's like it shifts a lot and does make
And it
clanking
goes
noises.
cling cling cling.
You kind of like hold it down for a bit, and you kind of like hug yourself almost completely to not make sound, and you move in, and you get to the precipice of the entrance, which is right about here, and you kind of see Torrin on the ground completely, and you see this guy kind of with a morning star dripping with blood, and he is looking off in this direction, and you see all the other thugs kind of paying attention to the tiger, which you know is in thrall at this point. But they don't seem to be looking in your direction.
Probably came in just in time to hear your next bitch.
Yeah, you would have heard that bit as you came in.
Okay.
You still have an action, you just don't have any movement.
Right, but I have no spell slots because we didn't rest in between like our last thing and this thing. So I'm like, crap, what can I do? Because Penny also moved with me, does she still get an action or
Yeah,
is she
so,
done?
yeah, you would use a bonus you can use a bonus action.
Okay. Then I would like to use my crossbow. And I want to go for the big guy next to Torrin.
This guy right here.
This guy. Yeah, that
Okay.
guy.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Alright, 21 hits. 2 points of piercing
Why
damage.
am I
Okay.
so nervous? Why am I so freaking nervous, guys?
Because you're tiny.
Alright. Okay.
I am tiny.
As you aim and shoot, and you take a
Well, you're
and
the
you
other
fire
tiny
out from the crossbow, you manage to kind of like stick him right into the calf. He's like, "Ugh!" And then he kind of turns and looks at you, and he's like, "More rats," and just stares at you.
It's not nice to comment on
I'm
people's
not
sizes.
a rat.
All right.
Okay. Penny is insulted that I got insulted. So
When you're mad,
she's insulted on my behalf.
when you're mad, the pet's mad.
Exactly.
And he's thinking, I am an owl, thank you, not a rat.
Yes, exactly. So she is going to do force strike.
Okay. Attacking who?
The exact same one.
Alright.
Like, how dare you? I eat rats.
What did Penny roll? 23? Okay, yeah. She rolls with advantage also. 4 miss. No, you had advantage. 17 hits. Yep. Go and roll damage.
Fuck yeah. 3.
3.
I'll take it. It's something.
Kind of cinches his body armor a bit.
Damn. Okay,
Alright. Okay.
that's all I can do.
Yep, that's all I can do. Alrighty. Oh, for some reason the thug order disappeared. That's odd. Oh,
They're
it's-
dead. We won.
They're not dead. They're not dead. It's their turn. They go dead last anyway, so it's whatever. I'll have to figure out this turn order stuff. I never really used it in my other campaigns. Alright. It's the baddie's turn. What to do? What to do? What to do?
I feel like the only way that they'd be dead is if they exploded, and if they exploded, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Why do you give him ideals? Sorry.
These are thugs, not cultists.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm not a rat.
All right. This guy's gonna come up, and he's kind of like dragging his morning star on the wood, and you just hear, and you just see like the streaks of blood on the ground, and he comes up and like, looks like you're next, and he's gonna make 2 attacks on you.
Oh. Okay.
Boop, boop,
Please
boop.
miss.
Boop, boop, boop,
Please
boop,
miss.
boop, 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 boop,
Please
boop, boop,
miss.
boop, 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 boop,
Small
boop, boop.
basin.
Ah!
I know the 24 hits. What about 15? It hits also.
I have 14, so it's like.
Okay.
Oh,
Ow!
better AC than I do. I need to see if I have this right.
10 points of
Ooh.
piercing damage.
Hi.
4 points of piercing damage. So 14 total.
Guys, I am bleeding badly.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
Okay, I changed my mind. I don't like when it's not me.
All right.
Literally just watch an adult go over and kick a toddler.
All right.
Hey!
Let's see here. These guys go. Pack tactics are still going on here.
Cut that out, you snaky turd.
18. And that one. Okay. Does the 11 hit you? I know the 18.
The 11 does not hit.
Okay, so the 18 does. So you get one. You get 1 hit.
Does that bottom one hit the? Because you said they have advantage for pack tactics. Or whatever?
Yeah, if they're within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah. So the
Both of these. Yeah, they all do. Because they're within 5 feet of each other.
Cool.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from the only one. All right.
No, the
Two of
18
them.
hit also. The 18 and the 22.
The 20. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the pack tactics. I'm done. Thank you for reminding me of that. 7 bludgeoning damage, so 11 total. How you looking, Tiny? In tiger form.
Like, very, very painful. Like
Okay.
I'm on my last leg.
Gotcha. Well,
You
thankfully
don't
this
know
is
how much?
thankfully
My
this is
last
just
claw.
thankfully this is just your tiger form. So you're
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
you're tanking
that's
you're
true.
tanking pretty good. All right.
You have no idea how much it kills me not being a higher level to do more Eldritch Blast like beams. I hate it.
Yeah. Not quite there yet. All right, back to the top. Enthrall.
All right. I'm still trying to take a bite out of that same one.
You bite him. Just do it.
Oh.
Oh man, dude.
Apparently they're keeping me disoriented.
Yeah. It's not great. Alrighty.
Instead of roar, that was more of a.
Alrighty. Torin. That's saving throw.
Oh, wait, hold on.
That's an 8. That is a failure.
Dang.
Callista.
Yes. I am going to do Eldritch Blast on this one.
Yeah. You can do that. Go for it.
Okay. Ba-do-ba-do. Roll. Please hit.
Please.
Yeah, this Eldritch Blast, man.
Yikes, dude. That's a miss.
Yeah, I figured it was. Okay, I'm gonna move right here. Use all my speed to go there.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Alright.
There.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Alright. Nim.
Okay. I would like to switch my crossbow for the cold dagger that I got last time.
Ooh, okay. I believe you are proficient. What's your weapon?
I am
proficiency?
proficient.
Oh, you are?
It's
Cool.
just the +2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. You can do that. I need to make a macro for you so you can use that. I'll try to remember to do that.
I tried to make it in the way the weapons go, so I think I
cool.
got it.
Cool. Yeah, it's just a regular dagger, but you would just be adding 1d6 cold damage to the
Yes.
the damage. Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
You can do that.
I think I got that. I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like you did.
Okay,
Yeah, excellent. All right. Unfortunately, a 11. Let me check his armor costs real quick.
Please
that's
just
a
hit
miss.
because this would be really cool.
No, no, unfortunately, that's a miss. Which,
It had max damage on
sucks,
both of
which
them.
was max damage. I'm sorry.
Gosh, dang it.
Rolls are not in your favor today, guys. I'm sorry.
I know. Okay, well, I guess, I need to move Penny over a little bit. So she will move. I can't move her. Wait.
Oh, you can't
Yeah,
move
I
her?
can. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it.
I was about to say.
I had it on ruler. I was dumb. So I'm gonna move her over there. Because that's only 15. She could go
Okay.
20.
He's going to make an attack opportunity on Penny.
Yeah,
Okay. Just
I
wanna make-
figured.
But that does use his reaction.
And then once that part's done, then I will do force strike on
Okay.
him.
18 hit Penny.
Yes.
Alright.
Whew, hi.
That one, 4 points of
Right,
piercing
that
damage
low.
on Penny. Alrighty. Yeah, I was
Guys.
hoping the roll
Guys.
very low on that because I did not want to destroy Penny there.
Guys.
All right. So force strike with Penny
Yeah.
on this guy right here.
The one right next to me, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack. 17 hits.
Yes. Okay. Okay. 4.
Or force damage. Excellent. Pew. Ugh. Noisy bird.
She's already crumbled up, guys. Like, her metal is not all nice
Yeah,
and
Penny-
pretty and
Penny-
shiny.
Yeah,
like,
you see,
she
like,
is...
yeah, you saw like pieces of her. I guess this machinery kind of like fly outward after he got hit, or she got hit by the mace. But she's like
Yeah.
whirling. She's like, but she's still hanging in there.
Like, you could tell, like, her turn of the head is not quite right. Like, there's, like, that like, resistant point, you know? So it's not... Yeah.
True.
She's in trouble. She's in trouble.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I'm gonna cry if she dies. I'm gonna cry if she dies. I'm not
I
gonna.
believe that's it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Thug's turn. This guy kind of just like looks at you and looks at the bird. He's like, "This is just too easy," and like it almost looks like he's about to walk away from you. But then you just you just see with deft hand though, he reaches into a pouch and just flings out this. You didn't see it, but the same silvery powder that was being thrown at Torin. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
The Torin?
To you.
Oh, I thought you said Torin. I was
No.
just so confused for a second.
Sorry. It was he threw this like silvery powder. It was like the same move he used on Torin, but you didn't see it obviously because you were in the warehouse.
I was outside.
Sorry.
I was outside.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm saying this as a character. Holy cow, dude.
Go, girl.
I am so happy.
How do you have
I
it?
was so scared. I
Oh
was
my
so
god.
scared.
I did not realize you're. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Artificers are proficient in con saves. Excellent. Damn, dude. All right. As you see him walk away, and he kind of like he doesn't even look at you when he does it, and he just flings the powder at you. But kind of like your danger senses go off, and you're like, put your hands up to your eyes and manage to fling it. And he doesn't even like acknowledge you evading that, and he's actually just gonna walk away over here.
Okay, but I don't get a reaction because I'm reacting to the powder, right?
No, you're not. You get an attack of op on this.
Yes. Okay, I want to do it.
Go for it.
Can I do that with the dagger?
Yeah, you can.
Hamstrings.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do it with the dagger. Okay.
The Achilles tendon. Get it.
12 is not a hit though.
You should get a double advantage for like.
I should.
No.
I should.
No, as
I'm sure.
you manage to dodge the powder out and you just try to go the fling outward, you just barely like miss him. Like you get like threads, and he's like wearing this like padded armor, and it just goes right through his thread. And he kind of like turns his head for a minute, and he just grins at you, and then he just walks away. And
That insulting grin.
And then this guy is just gonna come up to Torin, and he's gonna put his boot on his chest here, and just turns him over, and he's gonna say, "All right, drop your weapons now, and take care of whatever that thing is over there, or your friend gets it." And he puts his mace up. All right. These guys are gonna try to pummel party this tiger. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
Stop.
22, 22, 16.
Oh no.
I'm assuming all those hit.
Yep.
Alright. 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Still in tiger form.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to take my time on this to make sure
Yeah.
the damage
The second one will
transitions
knock
over.
me out.
Well, so it'll knock you out of your tiger form, but not your character form.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. 3 points of bludgeoning
I think
damage.
it's gonna get harder to hit.
All right. I've switched back to turtle,
Okay.
and the 16 does not hit.
Let's see. Oh, the 16. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you're
Like
in.
you said, it gets more armor.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 16 doesn't hit. All right. Here, I'll switch over your token now. There we go. All right, excellent. All right,
Oh my
as this guy kind of like knocks out the tiger, and he's like, yeah, and you just see this like poof, like this magical poof, and this guy tries to come and beat down onto you, but your shell is like right there as you're kind of like hunched over, and just goes bonk. It's like, what? This guy's like, did that tiger eat that turtle?
Thanks for letting me out.
Boss? He's like, still kill him, you idiots. Alright, that's their turn. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's right, I forgot you're out of the initiative because of the damn tiger. I hate this turnover thing. It's alright. I think I'm just gonna keep track of this on a sticky bed real quick. It was Enthrall, Torin, Callista, Nim / Penny, and then Thugs. Okay. Alright, it's your turn, Enthrall.
I will. Let's see. Let me see here.
Yeah, and you would have heard this exchange over here.
Right. But he just said to kill me, so I mean, there's no point in me trying to save him by killing myself.
True. What are you doing?
I'm actually going to use create bonfire on, seeing as how he did threaten him though, who's currently down.
Okay.
I'm using create bonfire on the boss.
Oh, this guy right here. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have not seen any of my players use create bonfire in any of my campaigns, so this will be interesting. You create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the bonfire fills a 5 feet cube. Any creature in the bonfire's face, when you cast the spell, must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d5 damage. Creature must also make its saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. Okay. Gotcha. So he has to make a dex save regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. We go ahead and make a dex save for him. Boop, 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 boop. Where's that? That's a 4. That's a fail. 2 fire damage. Yowza. Alrighty. Alright, you just conjure this bonfire, and you just see like the wood bits almost like form into like a stereotypical bonfire used to collect wood on it, and you just ignite it. And down below, he kind of goes, and he's like trying to put out his feet because he got catched on fire.
Get away.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I just got hungered down behind my shield now.
Alrighty. Torin, death saving throw.
Oof.
That's a fail. That's two death saves down. One more and Torin dies. Callista.
Okay, he is no longer the priority because I see my teammate down, and being threatened. Okay, so I'm gonna move, just 5 feet first.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I can be close enough to not have disadvantage, but still be able to do this. I'm gonna use my last spell slot for another witch bolt.
You got it. We can tackle. Nine's a miss.
I had a feeling. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. Let's see, I moved 5 feet, so I have 25 feet left. I'm gonna move here.
Alright. Anything else?
I can't do a medicine check, can I?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Okay. Nope, that's me then.
Alrighty. Nim.
I don't know how this will work for you, but I would love if Penny can like fly like a half circle around the bad guy to get to Torin, so Penny can touch Torin.
Are you wanting to use Spare the Dying? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
So that won't, like, he has really no way of stopping Penny from getting there anyway. So
Okay,
you can
so
just...
I thought if she flew next to him,
No,
it
it's...
would be like attack opportunity.
No. It's only when
Okay.
they leave their adjacent space within 5 feet of them. So it's not when they enter; it's when they leave that space. Also, I believe
Okay, so-
he used. No, never mind. He got his reaction last turn. So
So if
Sorry,
if
guys,
I
seems
go,
like I'm gonna be messed up for a second on the picture.
Yep, just for a moment, we'll get back.
it's alright.
So if she flew in like a straight line to basically one past him, he won't attack her?
Yeah. So the way attack opportunities work is so basically anytime somebody's within 5 feet of you or within range of a weapon attack and they leave your space, that's when you can use your action for an attack of opportunity. It's never when they come into your space. It's when they leave. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically, Penny can fly here and he can't attack because of rolling sake. He wouldn't be able to get an attack opportunity because she comes into his space. It's only when when she leaves is when he can do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So she's touching him, and I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
You got it. All right. Enthrall is stabilized. Or I'm sorry, not enthrall. Excuse me, Torn. All right.
Moved over here for nothing.
Well, there's no way I can tell you
Why
without like
He's not even
ruining
down.
that.
All right. Torn is
I
stable.
think he means board. There we go.
Yeah, Torn's stable. Alrighty. That would be
okay, I have an
that
idea.
would be your action right there, and that would use Penny's reaction.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Anything else? You have a bonus action.
I can't do anything really.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure if I use a weapon, that's still an action, not a bonus action. So
Gotcha.
You still have your move.
I don't want to move. I'm better long range.
Right.
Alrighty.
My only problem. Okay.
Thug's turn. Kind of looks at you. He looks at you, Callista.
The fire is still underneath him.
Right, and I believe the damage doesn't go off unless he ends
Stays in it, yeah.
or he stays in it. Yeah. Obviously, he sees the bonfire, so he's just gonna go like that. kind of looks at you, Callista. And he's like, I think I'll enjoy killing you, last Tiefling. And he's gonna walk over to Enthrall.
Oh, that's a mistake.
All right. All right, Turtle Man.
Time to get in my shell.
Let's see if RNGesus is on your side here. I believe
that first one.
first one does. The 12 misses, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this Thug boss does not have pack tactics. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to mention that to you
first is
guys.
a hit.
Gotcha. 8 points of piercing damage on you.
Ooh. That
And-
is a turtle on the ground.
Oh, it is.
That is, in fact, a turtle on the ground. Yep. I hadn't healed up fully from last battle.
Mmm. All right.
It was a perfect.
We came in so prepared.
That's a perfect 0.
Yep. All right. Take care of this real quick. All right. Oh, you got it. Cool. All right. He kind of clonks him down to the ground and just looks to his boys like he just like nods his head over to the Tiefling over here. All right.
I shouldn't say this, but she's not last.
That's true.
I don't know if they consider you a threat.
I don't think so either.
Alrighty. So they're just gonna come up to you, just like very,
good.
very confidently, and they're just kind of like not necessarily like circling you, but they're kind of just sizing you up,
I appreciate them coming closer. It makes what I'm doing a lot easier.
and they're kind of just looking at each other like, all right, boys. I think we'll take our time for this one. Yeah, she ain't so tough in comparison. Not with her magic. You're probably out of juice, aren't you, honey? They're not gonna attack you.
Okay. Cool.
Callista.
Does this one not move? The one by
By where?
this one?
He stays where he's at.
Okay.
So, how does being knocked unconscious work?
So,
That saves.
yeah, there'll be death saves. So you're the 0. We'll get to you on your turn since you're at the top initiative order. Give me 1 second. I gotta
Right,
check.
that would be my turn.
Oh
there.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it'd be a death saving throw. So you'll roll a d20, or there should be an option on your character sheet. If you just click on death save, let me see.
So, I didn't get knocked down below 0. I still do death saves at 0.
Yeah, you're at 0, so you don't have a
Yeah.
turn. You'll have to make death saves on your turn. So
Alright, cool.
you roll you roll d20. If you get a 10 or higher, that's a success. Oh, you rolled a 2. Okay, so if it was below 10, that is a fail. So a fail, you have 3 death save successes and 3 fails. When you when you have 3 successes, you stabilize, and you won't make death saves anymore, but you're still at 0.
Cool.
But if you get 3 death fails, your character dies.
Okay, cool.
So you have 1 1 failure. So you have 2 more, you die.
Cool.
Alrighty. Believe
It's
that.
me.
Torn stable. Let me double check something on Spirit of the Dying real quick.
Okay.
There's something I want to check. 1 second. Spirit of the Dying. Memento stable.
You want me to put it in chat?
No, I found it here. I'm just looking up the stable condition real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is it my turn or are you still looking at something?
Yeah, I'm looking some real quick.
Okay. Just making sure.
Gosh.
Okay. It's gonna be weird.
Like how my arm teleports.
So it's gonna be weird. What I'm about to tell you, Torin. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh.
Yep.
I get you.
Yep. Roll a d4. 2. Okay.
I'm so nervous.
Not next round, but the second round.
2 rounds.
You'll be back up to 1 HP. I'm testing something with this. Next round you'll be back to 1 HP. So I'll let you know when that happens.
Fair enough.
All right, Callista.
I would like to do Fey Presence.
So I'm gonna stop.
Wait, can I do that again?
I'm gonna stop you for a minute. You cannot use Fey Presence because you used it in the last battle, and you don't get that back until a short rest.
Wait, didn't we have a short rest in that little...
So here's the thing, you guys didn't necessarily tell me you had a short rest there.
He's right.
Not only that,
you
but I
got-
don't think it would really count as a short rest anyways.
Yeah. Considering what you guys were doing, you didn't take any activities, so you'll have to let me know when you guys take short rest. So that would have been a good opportunity for short rest for sure, but
we failed.
you guys didn't tell me, so you gotta make sure you take stock of that situation. I actually gave you guys that situation so you guys can essentially tell me, yeah, we'll take a short rest. So
That's fair.
Yep.
No, that's fair.
Actually, wasn't sure if we were safe in there. I was like,
yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That is very true. So, but yeah. So I apologize.
No, you're fine. I don't have it written down for some reason, so I didn't.
It's all
remember
good.
That.
It's all good.
Well, now I don't like that they're all next to me.
Okay.
I am going to cry a little on the inside. What? Where? That's just for my Eldritch Blast. I am going to...
Just for the record, this guy to the north of you is pretty hurt. Just want to let you know about that one.
Would it be, like, super badass of me to, like, grab my dagger and just, like, stab behind me? Or would that be a disadvantage type thing because he's behind me?
You know what? For the rule, cool. I'll allow it.
The rule of cool. I like it. Okay. I'm going to use this one. And I still roll
That's
like
still a
crap.
miss. I mean, you try to do it, like, very nimbly and deft, but the guy managed to, like, move out of the way. He was ready for you.
And if I move, I get attack of opportunity, correct?
Yeah, you got 3 guys in front of you, so...
All 3 of them get to take an attack of opportunity?
Maybe. It's up to you.
I really wish I was attuned to that stupid robe.
You couldn't have used it anyway.
Oh, that's right, because it also was out of a charge.
Yep. It was used.
I'm not cool, guys.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna risk it because I'm stupid.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for the biscuit. And try to go my full.
Oh my
10
gosh,
feet.
you really are.
Yeah.
You really, really are.
I need to roll something real quick.
Yep.
Alright, you're moving?
Yep.
Alright. You moved.
Really?
Oh,
They wanted to take
You kind of just move off, but they're kind of just grinning at you and like, kind of like the way their photo is. They just got their wooden casuals on their shoulders.
It's a game to them, so they're not worried. Gotcha.
They're toying with you at this point.
man.
Of course. Did I move 30 feet? No, I did not. Nope. Okay. I'm still mad. Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
All right.
I'm crying now.
All right. Nim, do me a favor before
Yes.
before your turn. Make a perception check.
I'm scared.
Make a perception check.
I'm scared. I keep wanting to hit persuasion for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit! I still can't see shit.
7.
I still
Okay.
can't see shit.
Okay, continue.
Waffle, I got a bad feeling about this too.
No, this one's a good feeling.
I
Oh, I gotta roll one more
Wait.
thing too.
Go Nimlin. Nimlin the Gremlin.
Can I have pity check too?
Not where she's at. No. There's a reason I made you do a perception check. Nobody else. But yeah, your turn.
I am so scared right now. I'm dying. You know what? I'm gonna do my crossbow on the boss man.
You got it. Big deck. 13 just hits.
Oh my god!
And that was max damage
I
too.
thought it missed! I thought it missed!
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright, with your nerves racked and kind of just over this shit anymore, you managed to find a purchase right behind this guy's back. He doesn't even see you because he's got your back turned, and he just squares it right to the back of your shoulder blade right there. Alright. Anything else?
Penny would like to do force strike
On who?
on this dude. It's not pinging. Why is it not pinging?
This guy again?
No, the injured guy above Torin.
Right here? Yeah.
Hold.
You got
Yeah.
it? Yep. Make it tough.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
7's a miss.
that's definitely a miss. Okay.
By the by, if you're trying to ping somebody, just left click and hold, and it'll do it.
Yeah.
I was trying.
That was weird. Sometimes it doesn't register. It's on. All right. Believe that is it. All right. Bup. Oh, do you want to move it all? Nim?
No.
Okay.
I'm afraid if I move, I die. Are you kidding me?
Bup.
I'm also afraid if I don't move, I die. Ah! These sound effects, I swear.
Nothing like tiny sound effects.
This guy is gonna have to dash. All right. This guy and this guy's gonna hit you. This one won't be at advantage. For reasons.
Reasons.
I believe the 7 misses. What about 13?
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Naughty bonk.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Naughty punk.
Naughty bonk. Naughty bonk. Naughty.
Hold on, take that up to me.
Yeah, 3 points of bludgeoning damage. on this.
Here's my bunkai.
My bunk guy. Alright. That's it. Actually, Alright, this guy is... he kind of turns and sees you, Penny.
Eh.
Comes up to you. You do realize that hurt, right?
I'm not a rat!
Aren't you adorable? We're gonna have fun with this one too. All right, he's not gonna.
I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared.
He's not gonna attack you. All right. Enthrall. Make a death saving throw for me.
Alrighty. RNG, get me.
2 again.
Whale.
All right. One more death save and Enthrall dice.
Wait, did that first one of his count? Since he just hit 0?
No, no, that one counted. Because it was on his. Because he went down on the thug's turn, and then it was his turn.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
So he was at 0. So yeah. All right. So that's another fail on Enthrall's part. Check some real quick. Torin, you're still unconscious, but the next turn though, you'll be back at 1 HP.
Sweet.
Callista.
I want to go home.
Then go home.
See.
Just do it.
Get back. Actually, no, I don't want to go home. Nope, no. I just remembered where her home is. No, thanks.
You're very far from home right now.
Yeah.
Very,
Man,
very.
they're so close to me. I can't do stuff with them this close to me. Can I do? Oh, I didn't mean to touch that, but now I can read it.
Yep.
That doesn't scare them, though, does it? Okay, because I don't want to roll. What?
Oh, I was just gonna say you can use it to cry louder. Rather than
I
using
know.
your
I
bonus
thought about
action.
doing that to like freak them out, like do something magical with it. But
Get as creative as you want.
let me read this real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need to put some on this bonfire real quick. Hold on. Right there.
Oh, the bonfire goes up. Well, at least my magical.
Oh, that's
bit
right,
of it
because
goes out
it's
when I get knocked.
it's concentration, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
concentration. Okay, so it's out. All right. Double check.
Now there could be smoldering flooring there.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
it does,
smoldering.
like,
It's
whatever.
Yeah, it's smoldering for sure.
I can only do one of those options at a time, right?
Let me read it.
Create one of the following.
Yeah,
okay.
you manifest a wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following. Let's see. If you cast a spell multiple times, so technically you could do all 3 effects, but you would have to cast a spell multiple times, and it's a full action, so you can only choose one. Yeah, you can only choose one.
Yeah. So I actually want to try this. I want to do the instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range.
Okay.
And I want to do the ominous whisper, and I want it to kind of like originate from like right here, just kind of behind them.
Okay.
So it's close to them.
Okay. What's the let's see here. What's the components for that? Vocal. Vocal.
So they know I did it. What if like?
Well, here's the thing. You have a better chance of it because it's not somatic, which is hand signals. If they would see hand signals, it would be very obvious. But if it's vocal, that's a... What? So, what sort of ominous whisper are you trying to do?
Want to suck your blood.
Blood.
Like, for the vocal component, does it have to be like a certain word, or can I just say something and maybe that triggers the spell and then a whisper?
What's the range again? It's 30 feet, okay.
30 feet, yeah. So
Since
it'd be
it's
like right
vocal, you won't have to roll anything for that because it's vocal. If it would be somatic, I would probably have you roll for that, but you just need to let me know what you're trying to accomplish with that.
Right, I'm trying to like get them kind of too scared to like attack or double think, like, is this someone we want to like go after? And so I'm gonna say to them like, I told you that you didn't want to do this, and like the ominous whisper be like, whispers of like
It's like cacophony, like
you're gonna die, like
yeah.
you've brought upon your death, just like those kind of thoughts.
Okay.
Kind of whispering over their shoulders.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I can hear you. One sec.
All right. Let me think about this one real quick. See.
And that's true. It could be like an
an
infernal if that would freak them out more.
Yeah, if you want to do an infernal, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Let's see. So you're trying to create the instantaneous sound that originate from a point of your choice. Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation check. The DC is going to be relatively high. That's a nat 20.
Please tell me that's high enough.
Well,
It's a nat 20 and a 19.
the DC. Well, here's the thing. The DC would have been 20 for that.
Oh my gosh.
It was very high difficulty. So the funny thing is, this is from your racial, so it's even more appropriate. So as you kind of speak in infernal to them, you just make these like cacophonous like sounds and voices, and as these guys are approaching you and they kind of just hear this, they're like, and they kind of like turn around and try to like look around to see where it's at, and he's like, "Boss, did you hear that? Boss." I'm gonna see if he's gonna hear that. Nope, he doesn't. He's like, "The hell are you talking about, you dumbasses? Take care of her." I will say these guys are effectively frightened.
Yes. Yes. I can't believe I pulled that off.
Yeah. And the sound, you said the sound was coming from here, right?
Yeah, just like right behind
All right. I'm just
this
gonna
guy.
put this here,
Okay.
just so I have awareness of where it came from. All right. But yeah, these guys are frightened.
Does that mean I can move away?
I don't know.
Yeah, of course you don't know. I am going to. I need my ruler thing. Doop, doop,
See,
doop,
here's
doop.
where you wouldn't move away to reinforce the fear.
Whoa.
Like,
I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay where you're
I'm gonna
at?
kill myself later, but I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna stay? Alrighty. Nim,
'cause now you're going back.
make an error perception check for me. Alright, continue.
You're muted.
Yeah, I think you're muted.
Crap! Why?
That's very animated though.
Thanks. Anyways, so I'm gonna switch to my dagger because he's right up close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for his leg.
Shank him.
Okay.
Shank him right in the knee.
Shank him. 13 just hits.
Yeah!
Let's see here. 5 points of...
Piercing and 2 cold.
Nice. Alright.
Okay.
Just like
And then-
almost unexpectedly, as he kind of just looms over you with like this confidence. You just shank him right behind the leg with him not even noticing. He's like, "Ugh." All right, what are you doing?
I'm not a rat, dude. I'm gonna have Penny fly over to Enthrall.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't do the spell for me right now, but she's in position for next time I might be able to do Spare the Dying.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If they have the fear effect, don't they have to move as far away as they can from like the thing that they're scared
We're about
frightened of?
we're about to get to that.
Okay. I didn't know if it had to happen right then. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna do these guys first. He is. Let me check something real quick. All right, he's gonna use his movement to run like a little girl run away. He's gonna do the same. And yeah, we're all just gonna run away. You do technically get attack opportunity if you want to.
Yes, please.
Which one do you want to hit?
We'll go with the one closest to me.
We'll say this guy. It was the
Okay.
one that was hurt.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll just stab him with the dagger. I already
Stab.
did. Never mind.
That's another one.
Never mind.
That's yeah. Yeah.
People wonder why I don't pull my daggers out very often.
All right. All right. Yeah.
I was too impressed that worked that I was just like,
All right. Yeah, Thog Boss is gonna attack you. Yeah.
I figured. I'm about to go down, guys. Nice knowing ya. Oh, that.
Oh.
No. I'm gonna say yay, it missed, and then no, it doesn't. Okay.
5 points of piercing damage.
Guys, I'm down.
All right.
Which means Penny's down.
No, Penny's still up. Penny's still
But I
up.
can't control her.
You can't control her, but she's still up.
Right, because I really wanted to save and throw, and no, I can't.
All right.
Guys, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt.
All right. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see.
Death save?
Give me 1 second. Just check some. Okay. Let's see. Callista, how far are you from him? Okay. As you, Callista, as you see Nim go down and fall unconscious, and he's kind of like bloodied and wounded right now, and he kind of looks out towards the door area, and he gets a very serious look, and he'll turn to you, and he'll say, I guess my fun is spoiled for now. And he is going to walk over here. All right.
Can I see out the door?
Not from where you're standing. I believe. Let me double check. That's why I was checking.
I swear if the guards are coming back.
All right.
Oh.
All right. That's his turn. Or their turn. All right. Enthrall.
Alrighty.
Death saving throw, please.
Oh.
13. All right. That's a pass.
Dude.
That's a pass.
I was so scared.
Me too.
That's a pass.
I thought
All
he
right.
would go down.
All right. Woo-wee. Torin, you're back up.
Okay. The Torrent's on the ground. He actually is gonna reach in his pocket for a second. He's gonna look like he's fingering something. Hey, his pocket, not his pants. Get out of it.
I had the same thought.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
But with that, he's going to use his movements
All right.
to stand up.
Okay, that's half your movement. So you have, I believe, yeah, that's 15 feet.
Yeah, so I still got 15 feet left. He's
Mhm.
going to use his bonus action for his second wind.
You got it. Go ahead and roll second wind. D10 plus your fighter level.
Okay, 3. That's not
It's
terrible.
actually 4 because your fighter level's 2. Gives you guys a level
okay.
2.
I'll have to
So you have
change that
4.
bonus.
So you have 4. Yeah. Yep. So you're at 5, technically.
5. All right, cool. And he's going to look at the dude that hit him, and he's like, "To hell with you!" And he's going to actually swing at him with his halberd.
24 hits.
Okay. Ooh, 10 slashing.
How do you finish him off?
Ooh.
Oh. So just extremely pissed, he's going to pull out his flashiest, like, spin the weapon move and just right for the neck.
Right for the neck. All right. So as you see this guy walk away, and he doesn't even notice you come back up at this point, and Callista, you see Torin come back up, and he just bloodied, and he just lets out a huff, and you see like this cold air come out from his mouth, and just pulls out his halberd, just swings around, and just right at the precipice of his halberd, you just see him connect right next to the neck, and you see like all the tendons and skin just split and twine, and just the halberd just gets stuck right on where the wooden pole right here is, and it gets stuck right in. You see blood just splattered everywhere, and his head just gets bisected and then falls to the ground right here.
No, the other one was the shoulder. But with that, if I still got movement, so I got what, 15 feet?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna put 1, 2. That's gonna put him 1, 2, 3, right there.
Remember, you have 1 hit point.
I have 5.
I have 5.
Torin is like, that is 5. That is enough. I got 1 for each of these assholes, and then some. Yeah, no, he's just gonna be screaming obscenities at these guys. He is not gonna let them go right now. He is way too pissed.
All right. Excellent. Let's see where we're at here. Callista.
Crap, we're still in turn order, so I can't move. Oh, no. Wrong thing.
You guys are killing me with my comments in chat right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not a rat. Literally
I'm not a rat.
3 feet tall.
I'm not a rat. I'm not a rat.
Move, like right here. Just a half. Wait, actually, where was I? I was right here.
You were right here, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Move right here.
Alright.
Can I see out the door yet?
Make a perception check.
I don't want to. See, I told you I didn't want to.
You have like blood just trickling down your eyes. It's like hard to tell at this point.
Okay, well, oh, what the heck not. I'm gonna do a chill touch on this dude right here.
You got it.
Oh, goodness.
Because, I mean, what's scarier to guys who don't like magic than a spectral hand coming at you?
Oh my god, yeah, it's even more convincing. 18 hits.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Let's see, that is 1d8 necrotic. Okay.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
Whoa.
Alright, as you
You
send
know,
out,
we take those.
as you send this spectral hand just to like just grip on this guy's neck, and you hear, boys, I don't think that's a chill down my spine. They kind of just look at him. They're like, oh. All right.
That makes me happy. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Nim, death saving throw.
I knew it. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Success.
I'll take that.
Excellent.
I'll take that.
All right, these guys' turn. Fuck this place. All right, I'm pretty sure they can Okay, yeah, they can all make their... Yeah, so they'll dash out up to the second story here and disappear. Yeah, and they disappear. All right, let me turn the music off real quick. Okay, so initiative has... So this is the hard part. And I hate to do this because...
Oh no, go for it.
We're still technically in initiative order, so enthrall.
Yep.
I need you to make a death saving throw. Oh, sweet Jesus. Whew. That's a pass. That's a pass.
Yes!
Whew. All right. All right. We'll go down the initiative order here. Torrin. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going to move over here to Thrall, and I'm going to do a medicine check because I want to stabilize this guy.
You got it. Go ahead and make a medicine check. 19.
Yeah.
I will say with that check, you stabilize him and you bring him back to 1 HP.
Yes.
Just for the sake of this encounter. Okay. All right, Enthrall, you're back from the living.
From the living?
Master?
No.
Big giant
Get up.
dragon head. Callista.
It's not my turn.
I am going to go to Nim and do a medicine check on her.
Medicine check. 12. That's enough. I'll say for the sake of this too, Nim
You're muted, nerdy.
comes back to...
Oh no, I whispered it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was like, oh my gosh.
You whispered it. I'll say with that check, Nim comes back to 1 HP also.
Sweet.
All right.
I knew we was friends.
All right. As you bring back up Nim.
Oh yeah, I'm by the door now.
Yep. And you kind of look up. You see the same squad captain they had talked to before entering the warehouse while trailing the thugs. And you see all the other guards kind of just standing out there. I don't have tokens for these guys, so theory of the mind at this point. And they are going to walk in and see you all kind of bloodied, standing where you're at. And they're going to go, well, well, well. What do we have here?
Pain.
The
A lot
same...
of pain.
The same scoundrels causing more trouble in our beloved town.
I'm gonna.
We're saving that guy over there.
Here,
I think we were.
give me 1 second, just for the sake of this. I have tokens here. I'm just gonna do this real quick. 1 second, so you guys know. I'll just say there's 3 guards with him. Captain's right here. And
they walked that far in?
Yep. And as they walk by and looks at the corpse beheaded and looks to you all, he's like, murder, huh? That's a shame. Not only did we have the Grey Razors in our town, causing the entire place to be in chaos, now we have to take you all in for questioning. Because clearly, I don't see this as a very peaceful interaction that occurred here. Nor in self.
But we was trying to save him.
Save who?
The halfling over there.
As you say that, you see this guy actually get up, starts slumping. He's like, bloody hell. And they kind of turn and look, and they're like, and the one of the guards like, Professor Rosepot? The very only. And I'm pretty sure it was you all that was supposed to take care of my visit here. And he kind of just like gestures to just like how dirty and garbed, and the captain will kind of walk over and he's like, Professor, my apologies. We're unfortunately busy, right.
Doing nothing.
Busy gambling in the streets again with the same people that accosted me at the tavern. These guards kind of just like look at each other, and the captain's like, what are you talking about, Rosepot? Gambling's not a problem here.
I'm gonna kind of move forward and be like, yes, the same halfling that we approached you about, that the thugs were dragging through the street, that you didn't give a damn about, and that we had to fight for you to let us go after them.
Freaking charlatans. All lies, all of it. Come on, boys. Bring out the manacles. What's everybody else doing?
Oh, I'm just kind of sitting here watching. I never stood up. I'm just like,
Just
I'm
on
in
the ground in your
pain.
turtle.
it just-
What's it?
Turtle.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody.
gonna call Penny to me.
Okay, comes back to you. Yeah, everybody has an opportunity to do something right now.
Torin's gonna move over here and he says, if you actually would be doing your damn jobs, none of this would have happened. He wouldn't have been beat to hell, and we wouldn't be cleaning up your mess. I have never seen somebody wearing a badge that should be thrown in jail themselves. You even so much as touch me with those damn manacles, and I'll give you the same thing I gave them.
Make a intimidation check with advantage.
I'm intimidated.
Oh, this is six covered the one.
Why?
Kind of.
So here's what happens.
Oh,
As the
shit.
guards kind of just look aghast at this point, and the captain's like, just gonna walk over to you, Torin. What was that again, boy? I did not quite hear you with the amount of drivel that's coming out of your mouth. And
Good, allow me to say it louder.
Are the guards with him the same ones that were with him in the street?
The same ones, yeah.
I'm gonna look at them and be like, you were there. You, pointing to the one that kind of stood up for the halfling with us, saw the halfling being drugged through the street. And you saw that he didn't stop to take one look at him. He let those thugs do whatever they wanted in his town that he so beloves and wants to keep the peace with.
Make a persuasion check for me, Callista.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll play some music while this is happening.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's not right.
Can it be with advantage because he was there?
I can only give you so much advantage on that.
You know you can give us all the advantage.
I could.
But he's not
This guy over here is like, well, I mean, I was keeping watch. Unfortunately, the streets were busy that day. And honestly, Mr. Rosepot here, and I mean this to no offense, this town has its troubles, and we can't exactly keep surveillance on you 24/7. And I'm sorry that happened, but I mean, there's only so much we can do. And the captain, I mean, despite his behavior, he means well, just wants to make sure justice is being served here. It's like,
But when was the last time you checked on him?
I mean, we saw him 2 days ago. Venster's like, I've been here for 4 days, lad. I'm pretty sure it's longer than 2 days. Kind of gets a little nervous when he says that.
That is way too long to leave a friend alone, especially one you're supposed to be guarding. No wonder the thugs took him. No wonder people are not listening to you in the streets because you don't care about the people.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. It's gonna be the last one.
No!
Jesus
What the
Christ.
hell?
Jesus Christ.
What is this? I get a plus 2 on it too. Like, what the hell?
Alright.
Oh.
Captain's like,
I
alright.
had a plus 39.
Alright. I've had enough of this. Get the manacles out, boys. And the manacles are going to come out from these guards. They're going to come up to...
Torin, do not fight them.
Ugh. Oh, he's just like... like, he's really, really pissed off.
We will
He
figure
can't-
this out, but we
by the
cannot
way-
have the whole guard against us.
Does that guy have a bounty on his head or anything? Do we get any money for him?
He kind of, this guy just like tilts his head over to you and Thrall. He's like, well, his head's over there if you want to collect it, but that's
Okay.
gonna have to be later.
Oh, bring it over here. I'll show it up your ass.
I can't go get it now?
This guy's gonna stop you and Thrall.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
I'm sorry, sir. Your hands?
Oh, yeah, they're these.
He doesn't have hands.
Puts the manacles on you.
Ooh.
Puts the manacles on you.
Can I do a strength check to
Torin
try and
is
break them?
actually...
Are you wanting to resist, Enthrall?
No, I don't want to
Well-
resist. I want to try breaking the manacles after he put them on me. Like,
oh,
I'm just looking at
Because he
them and I
likes
want
to see how it works.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We'll resolve that.
I let him put them on me. I'm looking at
Alright.
him.
Manacles get put on you. Torin, do you resist?
Alright, so
This
he's
is
gonna...
like giving you an eye.
I know. He's not gonna like actively resist, but he's gonna make them have to work.
Mm-hmm. This
Like,
one's
He's not gonna put his arms up.
this
Yeah,
one's
it's a
gonna
passive
this one's gonna come up to you, Nim, and it's kind of kneel down, and he'll say, "I'm sorry, little one."
Why do you care about me now when you didn't care about them?
Listen, I don't know what happened in here, and honestly, you seem very well, but Pinbolt Port's a very dangerous place, and we just want to bring back the peace that it used to be.
Exactly, that's what we did here. They was beating him up. Couldn't you see that? He's a mess. So we had to take care of them because they wasn't gonna listen to us to stop. They wasn't gonna listen to you to stop either. So someone had to step in, and that's what we did today. And now we have to be in trouble for it because we stood up.
The Vince, you guys have figured out at this point this is Vince de Rosepot, with the way
Yes.
they're dressing.
Oh yeah.
He kind of hears you, and he kind of walks over, and he's like, "Captain, just a moment, please." He's like, "But Mr. Rosepot, they're fugitives. I mean, you clearly see a murder here." He's gonna come up to you, Nim, kind of like almost at your height, but a little bit taller.
Oh, so is my
And-
height.
Yeah, he's a little bit tall. He's a few inches taller than you, and he's
But
he's,
still-
he's
Going like this, you're just like,
Hi.
all right. Sorry, this is bothering me. I'm gonna move you guys up here. Sorry, I'm trying to get in like decent
I
camera.
wondered how long it was gonna take you.
Sorry, sorry. He'll come up to you, Nim, and he'll say, Gnome,
Yes.
were you sent by somebody?
I'm on a quest for my guild to work on my key, but we're also trying to figure out these things with these trinkets from this very old goddess that is looking to destroy everything. And we were told to find you.
The heirlooms of the Eternal Black, right?
But we wasn't supposed to say that, but yes.
He'll just put his hand up, and you see him pull out, just like in the picture, this pipe, and like despite him looking all bruised and bloodied at this point, he kind of just puffs it nonchalantly. He's like, "So Alfred sent you," and everybody else, and kind of turns to the rest of you.
They're my friends.
yes, we
White
traveled
hair,
over here
old
on
guy?
the salty siren?
Yeah, the Salted Siren.
Salted siren.
Yeah. I see.
Torn just kind of like fitfully nods, like.
This guy just giving you a stink eye, the captain. And he's like, I always hate pulling this card. Captain. The captain is like very stern and serious, and he's got this like shit-eating look on his face, Torin, and he kind of turns to you, and he'll say, "Yes, Mr. Rosepot. release him now. But sir, clearly there is murder. I'm not going to repeat myself. With my connections with Alfrey, the Iridesh Coronet, and also my authority and being the part of the Tigerius Circle, it'd be best you release him at this time.
Oh, thank you! And I hug him.
As he was about to start finishing it, he just... Whoop! Please, miss. You're...
Oh, sorry.
Please. Anyways.
Sorry.
But like I'm saying, I do not wish to send word to the Iridesh Coronet. And I'll just say, Braylee Iridesh has not been in the greatest of moods since the shattering. So it'd probably be best that you release him before she's involved. As he has the name Braylee Iridesh, all the guards kind of just drop their spears and kind of just like put their hands up, and they're like, Captain, just let him go, please. I realize this place is not the best right now. We're trying to keep the peace, but we really don't want royalty messing with this place. You just see this, Torin, you would see this. You just see this guy, just like this coy confidence just completely drop from his face after what Venster said. And he's like,
Torin kind of leans in really close, and he just tongues him right in the ear.
He's gonna make an attack roll on you. He's gonna punch you.
Oh, do it. Please do it. Give me a reason to swing.
That's an 11. I'm assuming that misses.
Oh, that misses.
Yep. You just nimbly dodge out of the way, just grinning into your ear. And he's like, get out of our town. Come on, boys.
Gladly.
So
After the warm welcoming we had.
Yeah, you guys had your shackles taken off, by the way.
I still want to try and break it before he's able to remove it.
Make a strength
Just a
check.
strength
The whole
check.
time he's doing that.
Make a strength check. Yeah, go ahead. I want to see what this. Oh, that was a strength save. That was a strength save. Make a strength check.
Oh,
check.
So just click on the stat
it's-
itself.
Yeah, just the
Oh,
stat
okay.
itself. Yeah. 12. Not budging. But the guard comes up. He's like, "Wait, don't struggle," and he'll take the lock and take your manacles off.
not break them.
I like how he thinks you're struggling when really you're doing it out of fun.
Yeah.
So as the captain's walking away, you're gonna literally see like Torin just like cock back, like I wanna.
As he kind of like go into formation, they'll come up to Mr. Rosepot. He's like, "Come on, sir. I think we've had enough dealings with this." He's like,
Giving that captain a stink eye as he walks by.
Yeah. and Venster's
But
like,
why are you taking him?
Venster will say, "I'm not going." He's like, "Sir, I am not going. These people are in my charge now." Ugh. Foolish. All of you do not return to this town. Ever. If I ever see any of you here, I'll make sure you're locked up forever. And they'll walk out.
So, do you like guys like that? I saw you lick him.
I just wondered how he tastes. Tasted like corruption and stale cigarettes.
He had very salty.
okay.
His skin was
Are,
like
are you into that?
very his skin was very grody and salty.
I am so putting an investigation in on that dude.
All right, let me pull up my notes real quick. All right, Venster will kind of like dust himself off, and he's like, "Just what we needed, more trouble." All right.
We don't mean to be trouble.
Well, most of us don't.
I guess so.
Egg started it.
Anyways, it's probably
Right.
It's probably best we leave this town at once.
Are you okay?
I mean, does it look like I'm okay?
Okay.
We have a boat.
I appreciate the concern, but we do need to leave Pinbolt at once.
Gladly.
As you can see, it would seem the locals don't enjoy my presence here, but unfortunately I also caught rumor that dread pirates from Redwater are on the way here. And considering the amount of trouble we've caused here, well, being here is probably the last thing we need.
Tiny, no.
Tiny, what are you doing? Tiny, what are you doing?
So, does he have a bounty on his head?
I knew he was gonna do that.
Do we want this?
I mean, his head's on the ground.
Oh no, I picked it up. I'm holding him by the hair.
Oh my god.
You had to know that was coming.
Oh, Tiny, we love you.
It's alright, he's playing his character. Are you keeping the head?
No, I was asking everybody. I'm holding it up and asking him if we want to keep it.
He'll see you pick up the head, and he'll kind of... Well, I guess we'll lean towards you, Dan, because you're within distance of him. He's like... Are you sure he's working for Alfrey also?
He is. He's really smart, just not social smart. I'm trying to teach him how to be a friend.
Yeah?
In Thrall, we just barely got the guard to back off. Walking through town with a dismembered head will not help. How about we leave it here?
Yeah, that's probably right.
Why not wear it as a hat? Look good on you.
No, heads don't look good on the head. I've tried it before. They just don't. The other time when I tried the wolf head that my master brought me, yeah, it didn't fit. Does he
I
have
so many
I'll go
questions
and-
about you.
Lad, it would probably be best you just leave that there. This is technically a crime scene. And
Does that mean we can't search their bodies for gold and whatnot?
I'm picking those guys clean.
just get
Make it quick. Let's get out of here.
Just get out of here. Come on.
Okay.
Torn's gonna ask Finster, he's like, you're familiar with the guard captain, right?
Yes, unfortunately. Despite his looks, he's actually a very responsible man, but I have suspicions that, well, he's definitely paid off to some degree, but not fully. His loyalty still lead with the town, but he does have a tendency to turn a blind eye, but that's the least of our problems right now.
What's his name?
His name's Joffrey.
Joffrey. You can tell he's keeping that in his head, like he's coming back. He's got words.
Anyways, as much as I also to keep disappointing you all with bad news, if we are to leave this town and return back to my home, we have to go through a very unpleasant place.
Do we need to go back to your
Sounds
home?
like normal.
Staying at an inn here is not very wise right now.
But we
We
have
can
a
go back to
boat.
the Salted Siren.
Not the boat either.
Oh.
Considering the people we have killed, I have a feeling word is going to spread. And it would be best we not involve as much people or affiliates to you.
Aw, but
That's
I
fair.
like them.
But we don't want to put them in danger.
Okay.
Alfrey, what sort of trouble did you get me into now? But yes, unfortunately, we have to sleep out in the wilderness. And the Whispering Waste is, well, not exactly a pleasant place to travel through. And it would seem my escort... Let's not talk about my escort. Honestly, at this point, you're better escorts than anything else at this point.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Not sure if that's a compliment considering what I've seen of this town.
Just don't let it get to your head. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, let's get out of here and unfortunately track through the waste. Alright, guys. Are you ready to leave Pinbolt Port?
Let's do it.
I'm ready for a bathroom break.
Yep, I am too as well. Let's go and take go ahead and take a break. We'll be back
We'll be back, everyone.
back in a couple minutes.
Yep.
We shall return from a message with our sponsors.
Do, 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 do.
G Fuel. No, I'm joking.
Hashtag
Be right
ad.
back, guys.
Alright, be right back.
Yep.
For real.
Oh gosh.
Alright. Wowzers. What a session. Alright, I'm back.
As am I.
Wowzers. What an encounter. Dude, Tiny, I was sweating bullets for you, dude. I was like, man, I really didn't want... I didn't realize how low health you were. I was like, it's like, damn, man. I haven't had a, actually, no, I had a player death actually pretty recently in one of my campaigns. I just...
Oh, well, you're right.
Kind
If
of. Well,
I died, a new character.
no, that's true. Yeah, I kind of like hate like killing people this early in a campaign, but like if it naturally works, it naturally works. But yeah,
Right. No, I knew it wasn't intentional. You were doing as much as you could to not kill us.
well, I had a backup plan. This was actually, I won't go too much into why the way things kind of went down, but essentially I had a backup plan when the shit hit the fan for this encounter because I'm like, well, these guys didn't take a short rest, so
Right.
it happens. So,
Which I did think about taking a short rest, but I was like, but we're not safe where we are. We're actually
that's true.
with her with us. We're actually in a dangerous spot where if she woke up and somebody else came in,
Yep, that
then
is true.
once she was dead, then we had to get out of there.
That is true. Yep. But yeah, you guys did pretty good, all things considering. It's just I think the problem was you guys just rolled real bad, real bad on
Oh yeah, no,
the start. It was bad.
Right. The very start was great because I ran in, smacked the guy down,
Yeah.
and then did nothing after that.
Yeah, could be that way. Could be that way sometimes. But yeah, you guys like the session so far? For some reason, my camera always friggin' turns off for some reason. That's weird. Right there.
Oh yeah, this session is going amazing right now.
Yeah.
I am loving it.
Good.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was
Are we
so
ready?
tense and terrified. I'm not even joking.
Good.
Are we going back live?
Oh, and your
Going
drink.
back live?
I'm
Hold
back.
on,
I'm
I
back.
need another drink.
Okay. I'm not yet
I'm
either.
back.
I just wanted to make sure.
I'm ready to go. Guess I'll change scenery. I drank my last Diet Coke before the session, and I'm like, man, I don't have enough time to go get drunk. It's alright. I'm drinking water.
Aww.
I'm drinking water though. Stay hydrated.
H2O.
Water
wrong
sucks.
one.
It really, really sucks. I'm so glad I found that sound.
Wrong one.
Anyways.
All right. Let me go ahead and change scenery for you guys, real quick.
Scenery change. Ooh, hello.
Boop, boop, boop.
This is not Tiny's favorite place.
I would.
This isn't too bad.
Yeah. This was kind of like a
Just
vague,
dry.
description of what it looks like. I'll kind of give you guys a description of what it looks like here. Just let me know when everybody's kind of settled in, and then we'll
I'm good.
continue. Okay.
We're all back.
Alrighty. So, as you're being escorted out by Vince de Rosepot, and pretty much he's guiding your direction away from the city and kind of staying away from most of the kind of the foot traffic and a lot of the commotion that's kind of been going on, mainly because of your guys' encounter with the Grey Razors, but also what happened with the warehouse. But you definitely see a lot of the guards are a lot more active as you're all leaving. Though you guys do look obviously bloodied and battered at this point. And you are getting looks, but not like, like accosted looks that you would see in public. It seems like to me a lot of the people here just like don't really pay attention to you because it seems like it's just something they're used to seeing in this type of town. Considering how ran down the place is. But after some time, you guys kind of come to the scenery kind of changes pretty drastically as you kind of leave town. Wait, this is not the right theme. Sorry. Hang on. Let's do this one. We'll do that. That works.
Ooh.
But yeah, what happens is as you guys kind of exit out from Pinball, and Pinball, I mean, it's civilization. It's pretty ran down, but it doesn't mean it's not a place you can live in and, go to bars and, just be a regular citizen. It's just like it's a very impoverished area. But as you guys kind of leave the port and you kind of experience, less people traveling into the city or into the town, you kind of come to this scenery. A desolate wasteland, lacking much life and vegetation. And you kind of see eroded scenery, kind of like almost like a muted landscape. Kind of desiccated trees, just a lack of foliage, almost like kind of like the opposite of like a druid circle would have, or like a lush like jungle. And this place definitely just doesn't seem like it thrives very well. And it's kind of like a very flat, jagged, rocky region. But Vinster doesn't seem very taken aback by the scenery. but this is the first time you guys have kind of seen kind of a wasteland of this degree. And you guys have come from different backgrounds, and like Nim comes from like a more like higher upscaled kingdom, because Elysium is kind of like the world capital, so you're used to like, you know, living in these like lavishing abodes, or like in, you know, tinkering shops, or in Thrall being used to living in like the jungles, forest, or like more of the ocean regions. And like Torrent, you've been to other places, you know, you're pretty well traveled yourself, but you haven't came to a place where it's this desolate. It's almost kind of sad seeing how it looks. But Venster seems to be accustomed to the view, it seems like. And Venster will talk to you all as you guys are walking, obviously on foot. And he's like, all right, now that we're out of town, I guess it's best to introduce ourselves, and I guess we'll find a place to rest here once night hits.
I'm so tired. Please do.
That would be well, because a lot of us are not doing so well. You included, of course.
Yes, I realize that, but we need to travel a little bit, and, well, let's just say the Whispering Waste, not exactly a pleasant place to travel during night. Nor sleeping out here, but we really have no other choices. But regardless, it's probably best we get to know each other at this point. As you may know from Alfrey and, well, our interaction in the warehouse, I am Dr. Venster Rosepot of the Yale's Academy. Or Yale's University, excuse me. I'm a member also of the Tigurius Circle, but I'm also a lifelong friend of Alfrey's. And of course I am your guide to helping find the heirlooms of the Eternal Black. Now, the rest of you.
Oh, can I go first? I normally go last. Can I go first, guys?
Yes, miss. Go ahead.
My name's Nessa, but everyone calls me Nim. I have a lot of sisters and brothers, and by the time my parents get down to me, they stop talking. But I'm a tinkerer, and I love tinkering with anything I can get my hands on. I even found this key, and I have to figure out what the powers is. But I also want to help save the world. So nice to meet you.
Do you pull the key out, by the way?
Yes.
Who are you riding on? Because I know you're not walking.
Probably me.
I don't know. Probably
Okay.
Enthrall.
As you kind of show the key to Venster, and he kind of has like this strange look on his face, like his eyebrow raises, and he's like, "It's a very particular key you have there."
Isn't it? I thought it was so cool.
Where did you find that?
I found it actually in the scrapyard in Elysium, and when I went to use it was when I was really down and out trying to join the guild. But because everything was going on, I was like, wouldn't it be awesome if I could just open a door to get to the magic? That would be amazing, right? Right. I knew it would be. So when I went to do it, like in my mind, it happened. And I thought that was amazing. So I pushed open the door, but then,
May I see that key for a moment?
Are you gonna give it back?
Of course. It is yours.
Don't break it. I like it.
You'll kind of look at it. What your key at first kind of looks like a very plain, ordinary key. But he kind of looks at it, and he kind of looks at it with like a very scrutinizing gaze. And he kind of like looks at like different like parts of the key, turns it. And he kind of like he's got these glasses, and he's kind of like adjusting it as he's looking at it. And he'll hand it back to you after a few minutes, and he'll say,
What'd you do to it?
"Nothing. I was inspecting something I recently read about. Are you aware of the goddess Fedite?"
I don't know. Can you tell me?
Make a religion check first off.
I think I'm awful in religion. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, I still am. Okay.
That's how you spell Feedite, by the way.
Thank you. I'm putting it in my note thing.
Feedite. Feedite is the goddess of ingenuity and, as weird as this seems, of all creation and machinery. She actually was a recent goddess that we discovered that had ascended through the divine gate. It was said tales of Feedite is that she was the sole survivor of a lost city known as Irdraz. And it is said that many Warforged were created there, but also other extraordinary creations that, as sad as it is to say, said to be extinct. And I feel like that key somehow, I'm not quite sure why, might be connected to Feedite. And the only reason I say that is because her symbol is a key. So what
But surely other people have symbols as keys, right? I mean, they're common. They're everywhere.
That is true, but I'm pretty well versed when I see an ordinary key from, well, what you have. And I'm pretty sure that creation, he points to Penny, it's not a simple creation, that's for sure.
I like Penny. She's special to me.
Definitely a very marvelous creature, I will say that. But I will warn you, girl. Try not to make that key public knowledge.
Oh.
There's much history behind...
Awkward.
What if it's too late for that?
Well, it depends on who you told.
Every single guild member?
I'm sure they're aware of Feedite, but I find it strange that they did not realize that key has a connection to Feedite. Especially the Rim Spark Assembly. Considering that much of their machinations and designs is based off, well, Feedite herself.
Well, maybe Zeldris? I think I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeldris knows? But they kind of rushed me off in a hurry. So...
Yes, Zeldris is a kind of a touch-and-go individual, despite his genius as an artificer. It's very odd that nobody mentioned that key had any connection to Feedite. But anyways, just be careful what you disclose about that key. And if it is true that key opened a door, as you said, it may open other doors that you maybe have not quite opened yet.
I was muted. I had a raid.
That's all good.
When I first found it, it was covered in rust. But when I thought of the door, like, all the rust fell off, basically.
Well, then that confirms my theory that key itself has a connection to Feedite, or even that key came from the city of Irdraz. So, use that knowledge to whatever advantage you have.
Does this mean that it will evolve? Because I've noticed, thanks, Callista, it makes loud booming sound.
Yes, it does.
That I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. I guess that'll be something you'll have to experience yourself.
With so much for the knowledge, but also hi.
Hello. And, Miss Tiefling,
Yes.
and your name?
Callista.
That's it, just Callista? It seems
That's
you're not as talkative as the other one.
it. No one is as talkative. Well, almost no one. And then she looks at Enthrall and she's like, okay, yeah, no, I'm the least talkative.
I see. Well, this is just a very short partnership, so I don't blame you for not being as, well, social in comparison to the others.
And careful as to who and what I say. Old habit of a tiefling.
I do not blame you. It is a very sad existence your people live. But I honestly have much respect for those that manage to make a situation better from what they're born from. It seems like, well, you've made it worth it so far. And
Yeah.
and you, Dragonborn, seems like you're the one that causes the most trouble here.
Well, I guess I'm just not as tongue-tied as the other people about my true feelings, especially when I see something like corruption.
Corruption. And why does that bother you? What can you change from the inside besides just swinging your sword around?
Well, if the person's not there, they can't cause the trouble. And yes, somebody else may fill the void and they may be worse. But they could also be better.
That is true. But the only word I have to offer to you, because I know you mean well, and it seems like you do display a lot of martial prowess.
Thank you.
But the word I will offer, though, try not to make much of yourself of a legend so quickly. Or even the pursuit for renown and fame. I've seen many people die because of that greed. And I think it's
Fair enough.
And I think it's important to learn. And don't take this the wrong way. To gain more experience in what you have to offer. And I think it's important that you listen first, then act next.
I've seen too many people listen instead of acting. I might consider listening a little more.
Well, you're listening
But
now.
I will not.
Well, you're listening now, aren't you?
I guess you have me there. My name is Torn, by the way.
It's nice to meet you, Torn.
Good to meet you.
And he kind of like gives you a strange look, Enthrall. Mainly because of what
We all
happened in
do.
the warehouse.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
So I'm Enthrall. I'm a druid, and yeah, what's going on with the land seems out of balance here.
Oh yes.
Like really out of balance.
I can see
He's
that.
over there straightening a tree.
Yeah, I can see your concern for that. Well, unfortunately, the Whispering Wastes used to be a very beautiful place, but that was ancient legend. This place, though, not many know what happened to this place. All we know is that many evil creatures, beasts, and other foul things lurk within the shadow of the Whispering Waste. And also,
Something feels actively wrong here.
well, the name the Whispering Waste, well, unfortunately, the namesake comes from, well, the strange, maddening whispers and cacophony that occurs when people travel through here. And unfortunately, the winds tend to play tricks during the nighttime. But people talk about how they hear whispers not their own, nor their colleagues or companions. And I do not know if that is one of the reasons why this place is the way it is. But I do know there's a group, a clergy, dedicated to Sylvanus that is trying to restore it back to its former glory. But unfortunately, it seems like they're not successful so far.
I might have to get with them, see if I can do something to help. Because this is wrong.
Make a nature check for me.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Kind of with your knowledge and what your teacher has taught you, it definitely seems like the landscape itself has potential to be regrown, reestablished, and honestly, it could be something that is capable of being very beautiful to many of the other locales. But the sad realization is it would take many decades to accomplish anything like that. And even with very powerful druids like your master and other factions and organizations that even band together, this place seems a lot more than just a desolate wasteland. And something else is affecting it.
Okay.
But you don't know what that is?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess it's probably best we start looking for a place to rest tonight. Alright, guys. Go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Yeah, ready?
Do I need to for Penny?
Yeah, Penny can make a check too.
Cool, I see nothing.
Neither do Penny and I. Probably because we're short.
Alright. Enthrall, the 21. You managed to find a, and I use this term loosely, relatively safe location you guys can bed for the evening. It's definitely off from the road a bit, and it definitely leaves you pretty wide open, but there is some coverage with like the desiccated trees, and there is some rock and boulders kind of covering the region, so it's giving you a bit of cover, but not a whole lot. But it seems like this would be the safest place for you guys to bed for the evening.
Yeah, I'll point it out, be like, we should rest.
Alright. You guys set up camp for the night?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and change scenes with you guys real quick. Memento. Alright.
I can't do another night with no sleep, guys.
Campfire, campfire.
We have holes in us. We have wounds everywhere. Alright. So this is kind of the scenery for you guys. And this is kind of like the landscape kind of looks like for the most part. The ground itself like has no grass at all. It's just like rocky, craggy, just like gray ground with like these strange like birch trees with no vegetation growing on it. And it seems like the life of the tree is kind of like drained out completely. And then you just see these boulders placed throughout the area too. But you guys kind of set up camp for the evening and kind of sit around a campfire and kind of prepare. I'm assuming everybody has rations, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you
So
guys have rations, go ahead and deduct one ration from your inventory.
I just realized an advantage of my class. Ha ha ha.
Advantage.
And only companions, you gotta feed them too. I don't have to feed Penny.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. So homunculus.
Thank you.
Very well.
I have rations. I forgot to put it on.
Yeah, double check to make sure you have rations. I'm pretty sure, like, overall, even if you didn't choose a pack that didn't have rations, I think, like, a couple packs come with, like, 5 or 10 days worth of rations. So you guys can share rations and all that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I can't really keep track of everything in your guys' inventory. So if you guys don't have rations, then I need to know that.
Nope, I got 'em.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you guys have rations, so I'm not too worried. But yeah,
Right,
make sure you
start with
Yeah.
10.
But make sure you deduct day's worth of rations from your inventory.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys are kind of gathering around the campfire, Vinster will kind of pull out a book around this time, and it's kind of just doing some reading in between. You guys are kind of welcome to do whatever you guys wish to do at this time. Before we head on, kind of like the next scene I'll set up for you guys. So if you want to RP something out, you can, or if you just want to discuss amongst each other.
I'd like to check around with survival for tracks around us to see if there's anything actively passing through our area.
Ooh, okay. Excellent, yeah. Go ahead and make a... let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Right over there.
20.
I go sit on a rock to just get away from people for a minute.
Okay, that's fair. We'll get to you in a minute.
You probably need that.
Yeah. Okay, so with a 20. Considering, like, you don't really have, like, any grass or anything to really, like, pinpoint if there's anything in the area.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice, though, kind of, like, investigating the area, you see, like... How do I describe it? Like, you know how moles, they'll leave those little, like, mounds?
Oh, yeah, furrows in the ground.
Yeah, so, like, you see, like, these small, like, mounds kind of, like, erupt in certain parts of the area. They're not relatively large, but you see, like, definitely clear sightings of it. Like, something was digging through here, but not large enough for it to seem like it could just be, like, a mole or something, or, like, a very big worm. But additionally, though, you notice, though, you kind of, like, put your hand onto the ground, and it's got this, like, dusty, residual gray dust on the ground, and you kind of, like, hold it up to your hand a bit, and you don't even see wind. Like, there's no wind currently in the area, but you see the dust kind of just, like, cascade off your hand a bit, and it just disappears completely.
That was weird.
It's very odd.
I'll ask Venster about burrowing stuff. Are there ants or
Ants
things like that we need to worry about?
I mean, maybe onkegs, but honestly, I'm not very well versed in nature here. Also, I had a caravan I was escorted with, so honestly, I didn't really see much else out here. That's why it's important to move in groups here and not travel alone.
Okay. Guys, just be wary of anything coming up out of the ground when we're sleeping. That's all I say. Just give as much information as I can. So,
Cool.
George just
sit
got
on
his
my
hand
bed.
buried
As
in his
you
book.
as you say that to the party, Enthrall, you hear something, and you only hear this as a whisper.
Incompetent. Cursed. Foolish.
Yes.
You only hear that.
Yeah, I think so. Well, they said I'm cursed. Am I cursed? By the way, I'm sitting on my bed, just sitting here, responding
Yeah,
to the
you
voice.
you hear that, but you don't know which direction that came from.
All right. I'd actually like to start casting Detect Magic. Just
Or you wanted to cast as a spell slot or as a ritual?
no, as a ritual. So
Okay.
just kind of sitting on my bed.
Okay,
casting
we'll get
Detect
back.
Magic.
We'll get back to you in a minute. Callista, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was muted and I just got a jump scare played on me. Kind of just like, sitting there like she's holding her, oh crap, what's it called? Yeah, her focus, her vocal, like, for her magic and stuff. Just kind of like taking in the day and everything that's happened, and she just likes to do this like every night, like try to take stock of the choices she's made, like try to make sure she's staying on like that path that she's supposed to be on.
So you're kind of just reflecting on what's happening. I will say, ever since you have obtained the power and the pact with Titania, it's been very odd. Because you've heard tales, at least from your homeland in Aljamir. Many of the Tieflings have made pacts with devils and fiends from the Nine Hells. And normally, they have to return something. Whether it's money or souls or taking a life. And it's like very common knowledge in Aljamir because it's almost like it's just a part of their society. And it's almost like commonplace there, but it's obviously like an alien type of mentality in comparison to the rest of Celestia. But knowing it's kind of the same feeling with Titania, that clearly you have made a pact with her, she hasn't necessarily mentioned what you need to do for her. She just took you in and gave you this power and has not contacted you yet. It seems like you've had the freedom to do all this on your own for as much as you traveled.
Yeah, and I think a part of that, like, kind of makes Callista nervous because she grew up being used to having something expected of her. So she's very confused on, like, am I doing things right? Am I, like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm trying to change, but I'm not getting feedback, like... So, like, it's a very frustrating taking stock of the day type thing.
Nerdy, I just sent you a DM, by the way. If you can do that for me.
In Discord?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll get to you in a minute. Alright. Is there anything else you want to do, Callista?
She is... She's eyeing Torin a bit, but she's not gonna approach him right now. She's just gonna stay where she is.
Okay. You guys would have
Trying to
noticed...
make sure.
Right. You guys would have noticed Callista kind of just went off and sat on this rock by herself.
They're used to it.
Yeah. Torin and Nim, what are you guys doing?
Hi!
What'd you roll? Oh.
A 1.
Interesting. Alright, hang on 1 second.
If I remember correctly, I know what one it is.
Yep. Alrighty.
Okay. Okay, we're on the same page.
What are you doing? So what are you doing? What are you doing?
I want to go up to Rosepot and learn more about this connection to this goddess. Like...
A Feedite?
Yes. Does anyone know, like, what powers she has done? What... Like, is she great? Is she chaotic? Is she good? Like...
Alright.
I've never heard of her, so I want to know more about her.
Alright, go up to him and ask him. Go do it.
Also, Penny's not on the map.
I know. I'll bring. You can bring her out if you want to, but I don't think she's really gonna.
I'm just making sure, like.
No, you're good. You're good.
Everyone knows.
She's with you, just not obviously like token wise. Well, I'll bring her out if something does happen though.
Okay, so I want to talk to him, and then I want to repair her, but I don't know how to heal her because she's.
She'll get a long rest along with you, and will quote unquote self repair.
Gotcha.
As a construct, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that work? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanna know. I wanna know it all, basically.
You basically want to know about Feedite and the lost city of Irdraz.
Yeah. I'm very curious because I had this strange thing happen to me, where out of nowhere the key seemed to like create a big boom. and it actually blew me and one of our own away, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I don't know what it means, and I don't know what else can happen. And I kind of ignored it up till now. But now that you mention a goddess, like, is it possible? And how did you know? I'm so confused, and I want to know.
He kind of, like, will put his book away. Well, sadly, I do not know much about Fidite, since she's kind of new knowledge. But...
Do you know how I can learn more?
Well... Sadly, I do not.
Oh.
Going to be a discovery you're probably going to have to learn on your own, but... I can tell you about Fidite. Fidite was once human. Or supposedly human. And it was said that she was actually one of the first artificers of Celestia. And she came from a city called Iridesh, which is in the continent of Chiron. And Iridesh was, well, more or less a utopia at one point in ancient times. Many marvelous constructs, machines, and basically they were the city of great technology and many other inventions that you probably have seen pretty frequently at your guild. More or less, they were the progenitors to the so-called technology and science of this world.
Oh.
However, the concerning aspect about the city is that the city is in ruins. There's many legends and tales about what happened with Iridesh and why the people and even the Warforged who came from that area have no memories of what happened. It is said also Iridesh is a very dangerous place to enter.
Oh.
But Fidite was apparently a survivor of Iridesh, and she was said to be the greatest artificer of that city. And she had traveled the world to show much of her inventions and machinations to the rest of the world, and many people thought she was, well, insane.
Oh.
But
that doesn't help me.
all I do know about Fidite, though, is that she also possessed the key during her travels. But the key itself had apparently acted as a source of power to the constructs and inventions she made, which is very commonplace for some artificers. But your key, though, I'm not quite sure why, but the key feels uncompleted. Like it's not its full...
It could do more?
It seems like it could evolve to something more. Where's your key at right now?
On my hip.
Your hip starts to burn a bit. It's like very painful, and you start to see like a green liquid start to drip from the key. And you just see like it's smoking. What? Take it off! Take it off! No!
Ow!
It falls to the ground over here. And then you just see like this green liquid kind of oozing out from it, but then it gets sucked back up into the key.
My gloves! And I try to hide my hands.
Are you okay, miss?
I don't know.
He's gonna lean over and pick up the key.
Wait, don't touch it, might hurt you.
He touched it, and doesn't seem like he's hurt by it. The liquid's no longer on the key.
But that's good. But like that? bubbly sound last time. So that's what happened.
This is very odd. Namissa.
Yeah.
It would be best to keep this knowledge to yourself and your companions. Because
Okay.
I feel this key holds something much more dangerous in store. And he's gonna hand the key back to you.
Okay. And he sees my black hands.
Yeah. Alright.
Thank you.
What are you doing, Torn?
So Torn is sitting on his bedroll.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Sorry. I forgot to do something with Callista and Nim. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Oh.
As you're
We're gonna be whispering at you.
as you're kind of reflecting on things, Callista, this is what you'll hear.
Lying devil. No peace for you.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's what you hear.
She's tensing up and just kind of glancing around to see if she could see like what's causing the whispering, like. But she's not gonna freak out. She's just like tense and kind of glancing around her.
Yeah, you're glancing around, and it's strange. Like, you didn't notice a wind pick up, but then you feel like the wind at your back almost, and it starts to like push up this like gray dust from the ground, and it kind of kicks up a bit, and then just disappears up in the air. But you kind of look and turn, and you don't see anything.
Samantha?
Samantha?
From Frozen 2!
Oh. I have not seen Frozen, so I don't think.
Oh.
Aye. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but that's what you hear. That's what you hear.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Love it.
But Nim, this is what.
Oh.
But Nim, this is what you hear after he hands the key back to you.
The key. You should not have it. Let it go.
That's what you hear.
I just start like looking in awe all around, like what the hell?
You feel the wind kind of kicked up, and Vinster will see this, and he's like, "Oh, what the? I don't remember there being any wind." You don't see anything though.
Oh, dang. I was hoping you say, and you see Dusk or something, like, damn.
Sorry, Torrent, go ahead.
Okay, so Torrent's just kind of sitting crisscross applesauce on his bedroll. He's always had this book that he's carried around with him everywhere, that he got from his mentor while he was still traveling around on the show. It was basically like an autobiography with some actual tactics of his idol that he's never met, Mentian. And he's just kind of thumbing through it back to the appendices with all the extra information.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Mentaya to you in terms of, I guess, like, in terms of idolizing? Or how much information, I guess, the Fisher of Men had told you about him? Did he tell if he still lives, or is he just simply legend to you?
For him, it sounded like he was talking about a legend. But the legend was like... It's kind of up in the air. It's really ambiguous.
It's like
he might be alive.
It's like a folk tale, essentially. That's what you heard.
Yeah. Nobody really knows where he started, how he grew up, or anything like that. Just anything that's on him is like everywhere. Some people said he's lived in this city. Some people that he lived somewhere else.
Well,
you know?
I will give you this knowledge about him. There was a legend, and the Fisher of Men would have told you this also. Mention was one of the heroes during the 100 Days of Dark, and was in fact one of the people that helped defend the land of Euseth at that time. However, that happened many decades ago. And unfortunately, despite his tales being told through folklore, or however people making claims that he's an actual person and is still alive, not many people have said that they have met him before. So use that knowledge however you wish to use it.
Okay. He's kind of pondering over that, and he's just kind of... It's a weird puzzle piece that he's never really fit into the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of like brushing aside. He's more concerned with, how cool this guy was. He's in that teenager stage that's just like super excited about all the things that he's ever heard that this guy's doing. But at the current moment right now, even though he's stumbling through it, he's got a little lock of hair that he's actually got set on his book.
Okay.
And he's just looking at it.
As you kind of reflect on that, and kind of like in hopes of maybe somehow either meeting or finding more legends about Mention, you hear something.
Weak. You will fail. Easily forgotten.
That's what you hear.
Torn's he's gonna look around and see if there's something around. It's a little odd.
The wind kicks up, and you kind of like see the dust kick up into the air and disappear, but you don't see anything else.
Okay. He's gonna go continue looking at the lock of hair. He's kind of lost in thought.
Alright.
Old memories.
Alrighty. Fenster will finish reading his book, and he'll say, "Alright, everyone gather around. I have some information to share." Well, I have some good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
I like the good news.
Let's get the bad out of the way.
I agree. Let's end on a good note.
All right. Let me pull up my notes real quick.
Sorry, small person.
I'm
It's
still
okay.
concentrating on this spell, so I'm not
Well,
responding.
well, the bad news is, despite Alfrey making mentions of the Veiled Discord being in the Sanctum of Zendias, we don't know exactly where it's at. It is a very large region.
Oh.
The one thing I will share, though, is what the Sanctum of Zendias is. Do you wish to know more about it?
Yes, please.
If we were to go there.
The Sanctum of Zendias was a former monastery dedicated to the monks of the Radiant Soul, and they were also the practitioners of the Sun Key Fist. Their master, Zendias, was said to be a very pious and welcoming individual. And it was said that they were also one of the many groups that assisted in the defense of Euseth during the 100 Days of Dark. However, I also learned, though, it was rumored a year ago, after the 100 Days of Dark, that the monastery was besieged by a mysterious curse, killing all the students and, presumably, Zendias. And it would seem, at least recently, many foolish historians and monk apprentices had traveled into the sanctum to learn not only of the faith of the sanctum, but also to learn the secrets behind it. But many people that traveled into the sanctum was never to be seen again. However, I did learn, and he kind of like slaps the book he was reading. It would seem there is a group that potentially knows the fate of what happened with Zendias and his students, and why the sanctum is abandoned and cursed. Are any of you familiar with the shamans of the Orchid?
I don't know. Am I?
Enthrall, make a history check.
Can I make a history check? Would I know?
I would say Enthrall would be the only one.
Okay, fair enough.
6. Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Not much.
Sounds like a druid group, and he doesn't know druids.
Venster say, the shamans of the Orchid are a druidic circle in the Belsasso jungle, which is just west of my home. Supposedly, through what I learned in the text of their tribe and their establishment there, they were apparently allies to the monks of that sanctum. But when the sanctum fell, was cursed, the shaman of the Orchid seemed to have disappeared and hid within the jungle. Though some travelers have found blooming orchids throughout the jungle, it is said that many people believe that the shamans are hiding in the jungle for a reason. So, in order for us to learn more about the sanctum without going in blinded and experiencing something far worse, we need to meet the shamans. But it'll be a long and arduous journey to find them. Does that seem clear to you all? Or is there any questions?
Do we know where they are? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Torn.
Torn says, do we have any idea of where? Like, what particular area of this jungle? Otherwise, we're going to be searching for years.
Alright, I'm going to pull up the map for you guys so you can see where the actual jungle is.
We get a map!
Alright.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
I'm the map.
Everybody-
I'm the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Yeah,
map,
you
map.
singing it is more fitting, actually.
Alright, so you guys are right here. This is where you're at.
Yes.
So the Belsasso jungle and the
It's huge.
it is over here. It is big. Very big. Now,
It's
Venster,
like 30.
yeah, Venster's home is here in Denshire. And most likely you guys will make a stop here. Once you travel through here. Now, the Belsasso jungle, and I would say in Thrall you would have some intimate knowledge about this because of your master. The Belsasso jungle is big, and it definitely will take some days to get through to where the sanctum is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are either gonna have to use your wits, your knowledge, any skills you can within the jungle. But Venster did mention that the blooming orchids in the jungle could be key to finding where the shamans are. but the jungle itself is one of the bigger places in Euseth. So this will be probably a good chunk you will be spending trying to find these shamans. Hopefully that answers.
Well, at least the turtle isn't in the desert.
True.
That's always a concern of mine.
Also, just to save time so we don't have to RP it out. So, what Venster is trying to lead on is you guys will make a stop at Denshire. Probably to rest or, kind of maybe stock up on wares and whatnot. And then you'll be heading out west to the Belsasso jungle and find the Shamans of the Orchid to learn more about the sorry, I'm drawing a blank. The monks of the Radiant Soul, who were the monks that inhabited that sanctum, and essentially learn more about Zendias and why the students were killed, and presumably him killed as well, and why people were disappearing when they were trying to go into the sanctum. So there is a lot that you guys will have to investigate when you get to the jungle. And the key,
I'm good at that.
the key is to find the blooming orchids. So that is your objective for the time being. Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Does it make sense?
Did he tell us the good news, or was that part of the good news?
All the good news was essentially you got to find the orchids to find the shamans, and that's how you learn more
Oh,
about
that
it.
was the good news. Okay.
That was basically the good news.
Okay,
The bad news was essentially they don't know where the Veiled Discord is in the Sanctum.
And the sanctum will kill you. The good news is people know it. The other bad news, we don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Well, we know where they are, but not where they
But
are.
Venster is very confident that the Veiled Discord is in the Sanctum of Zendias. The problem is, you don't know how big the Sanctum is, nor what's inside. And it's definitely cursed. But yeah. Does anybody else wish to do anything else? It is nighttime. It's gotten very dark and it's gotten very cold.
I want to sleep.
And the winds are picking up a bit too.
I want to sleep.
Are you guys going?
So-
Are you guys going? Oh yeah, I forgot. You did your detect magic. Apologies.
Yeah.
You did notice faint traces of magic in the air, but it's very it's residual essentially. But you can't really make out what it is.
Yeah.
But there's definitely like faint traces of it. But it like disappears at one point and then reappears and then it lurks.
It's just kind of like fluctuating.
Yeah, it fluctuates. So it's hard to pinpoint what it is.
Okay, so I'd also like to, so after I see this, just I'm not being able to like pinpoint anything, I want to look at myself to see if there's a mark on me from fighting with the dagger, the silver dagger. I forget what the. Sorry, let me.
The silver
have the-
dagger.
The
Are you talking
Gray
about?
the
From
assassins.
the assassins.
Oh,
Gray Razors.
The Gray Razors.
Yeah, I want to see if there's actually a mark because they said whenever somebody gets
marked or death,
involved.
right?
right. So I'm curious if there's actually a magical mark on me.
I see. You kind of look at yourself, and despite your wounds and the treatments you tried to use to stay on top of it, you don't notice like any magical traces around your body.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was curious about. I was like,
Yep.
okay, first look around.
It's a
and
good
then focus on myself. Just
it's a
like,
good
is there actually a mark, a tracker?
yeah, it's a good thing to check up on. Thankfully, yeah. And what's the range on your detect magic? Is it 30 feet?
30 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
So,
I mean, magical. He's not really magical. He's not magical either. These two though,
Right.
magical, and you're
Right.
magical yourself. Smile.
it's like, oh, we're definitely magical. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
All right. Are you guys going straight to sleep?
Well, I want to set up a roster of who should, for somebody
shift.
taking shifts, and I don't think Nim should.
Yeah, because you still have a point of exhaustion, and you're still kind of
Yep.
delirious. So,
Yup.
all right,
That's why I'm not tinkering tonight.
all right. So you
I'll
got
take the first shift.
all right. First watch. Okay.
Yeah.
How many watches are there? 3?
If you do it-
It'll be 2 watches. Yep. So
Alright, then.
Callista's gonna take the first one. Is anyone gonna join her?
Yeah, I'll join Callista on the first
Okay.
one then.
All right. Both of you make perception checks.
Ready?
I'm too tired.
Saw those stab wounds. 14.
I'm Swiss cheese.
Okay. As you are keeping an eye out, and Callista, you're kind of nodding off because of how tired you are, and it's hard to, stay awake at this point. And Thrall, as you are kind of like keeping an eye out, and the wind, it's not picking up. It's like honestly like more of a slight breeze in the air. But then you do hear something.
Only he hears that?
He only hears that.
Poor nerdy.
Coming from over there.
That voice again. Okay, I actually heard it. Got it from a actual.
Yeah, you
direction
hear the
this time.
whispers, but then you hear it was coming from this direction.
Is the firelight actually?
It's illuminating. It's
Okay.
very faint. It's very faint though. And it's a gray overcast, so you would only see up to. Do you have dark vision, by the way?
No, I don't think I do.
That would be a disadvantage.
He's one of the 2 that does not.
Well, that would have been at disadvantage, but it's still a 14, which is still a decent roll. Yeah, you wouldn't quite see anything out there, but you would have heard it from this direction.
So I won't move, but I'll inform Callista, who I'm watching with. I heard something over there.
Okay, I will look over there, even though I had a poor perception check, because I do have dark vision.
Yeah. I mean, you look over there, and you kind of you see the tree branch move just slightly over here, but you don't really see anything else.
I would like to walk over there and just kind of glance around.
Okay. As you walk over, you see strangely it's almost like ground dust. It's ground dust essentially, like gray ground dust. It kicks up and then it moves over here, and you kind of see the wind kind of push it out towards this direction. But as you walk over here, you don't see anything.
Can I follow it?
It's gone at this point.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll go back to my bed and I'll just say I don't know if it's just a wind spirit messing with us, if it's part of these lands, but I don't think it will harm us. I think it's just here to do psychological damage. Do I see where that came from?
No.
Ah! Okay.
You just hear it.
Okay, cool. I love it. I
Okay.
love it here, guys. We should make a summer vacation home here.
All right. Torin, are you taking watch? Second watch?
Yep.
All right. Finster's not very
Good night. By yourself.
Finster's not very perceptive, but he's gonna help out.
Nice.
Go
Okay.
ahead and make a perception check.
Oh well.
LOL.
Nat 1 and nat 20.
That's amazing.
Balanced, like all things should be.
Exactly.
Archie had a rough day.
Finster is just engrossed in this book right now. Torin, as you are kind of keeping an eye out. Oh wait, you don't have dark vision, do you?
He doesn't.
But I would like to think
16
also
is
when we
16 though. It's still pretty good, regardless. So
you had disadvantage.
yeah, but he still rolled a 16 regardless. That's still very good. the whisper that you heard before comes back.
Weak.
You heard it over here, but you do, despite your vision, you do make out the shape of what it looks like. And this is what you see, lurking from behind the rock. Unmoving.
Oh.
See this like dark gray cloud kind of mixed in with like the wind. It was kicking up the dust. It's forming this like strange like impish shape with like these wings from the back of it.
So it's only like about 2 feet tall at the most.
Yeah. And as you finally get a good look at it, he vanishes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled because it seems like at the moment it's just wanting to chatter.
Gotcha. Yep, you keep an eye out and staying vigilant. You don't hear anything else.
Do I dare ask, did we get a long rest? Or is there more to come?
Yes.
Dun dun dun!
Well, as Torin rests for the evening, we're going to change scenes briefly.
Oh man, what is going on?
We're almost done, don't worry.
What is going
That's
on?
bad news.
Yeah.
Callista,
No! What?
you experienced a dream.
Okay.
I'm going to change the music up real quick.
I'm not scared, you're scared.
Alright,
My favorite torture these guys.
1 second. Oh god, did I not upload? That's okay. We'll just use this one. Use this one.
Oh.
That
Right.
is so pretty.
That is so
Oh my
pretty.
god.
You're over here, by the way.
I see.
Okay. This is what you see. Your dreams. Your dreams aren't exactly dreams because of your background and what you experience. You've honestly have had more nightmare than dreams as a tiefling.
Okay.
But this is the most vivid dream you've had in a while. You come to a scenery of very exorbitant and vibrant colors. Almost a similar scene that you've seen before when you rescued the Fae roughly a year ago. And you're kind of walking through and seeing just like these trees almost have like this grandeur glow to them. And it's almost like overwhelming at first because you're not used to seeing colors of this nature.
Yeah, she's definitely kind of like squinting because she's used to darkness.
Yeah, but as you approach, you come to an interesting scene. You see these 2 lamp poles over here and a very elegant, fine-looking table. 1 empty seat, 1 preoccupied over here. And you see, for the first time in a long while, you see a woman in verdant brown hair, covered in intricate styles of leaf patterns and plants, sipping on tea, and she'll see you approach, and she will say this.
Oh, Callista. It has been some time. Please, take a seat. There's much to talk about.
I will definitely sit down.
It has been some time, dear.
Yes, it has. I almost thought that maybe I had been forgotten about.
Oh, I have not forgotten about you, my little tiefling. Let's talk. Let's talk about the future. And what you'll be doing for me.
That's where we're in the session tonight.
Oh! What the crap?
Oh, even someone in my chat said he'll end before the dream is finished. Oh, I'm so mad.
I wanted to continue, but I didn't have enough time to do much on this. But I will make an announcement. You guys have reached level 3.
I knew it! I knew it!
I was hoping that her key getting that next thing meant we were getting a level. Like,
Yep.
we were sitting here like, I think we're gonna get a level.
All right.
Also, I unlocked acid. Thank you very much.
Sid, as Tiny calls it.
Yeah.
Sid.
Acid.
All right. So just real quick, let's go ahead and do our new hit die maximum. So we have that out of the way. Let's go ahead and start with Callista. You are a D8.
1d8.
And then go ahead and roll a D8, and then you'll add your con modifier.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. D8, what is my con modifier? That is 3.
Yeah, it's +3.
Okay.
That will be 5 HP. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Namissa, you're a D8 as well. So go ahead and roll a D8 and add your con. Ooh, 9. Excellent. Nice. Enthrall. Go ahead and roll a D8 and add your con modifier.
So did you say me?
Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were muted.
There we go.
All right.
Hooray.
8 HP.
I am upset about your guys' rolls.
Hey, I got a 2 last time.
Let's see.
I'm thinking that option.
Mine is a
D10, yeah.
This
Go
is
ahead and
why
add
I
your con.
die.
This is how we die. Ooh, juicy.
Oh.
Juicy, 11.
Maybe I rolled a 3 last time.
I think you rolled a 3. I'm pretty
I
sure.
actually, if we can at some point, want to make sure my armor class is the proper number, because part of me isn't 100% sure.
I think it was fixed. You have leather armor, right?
Yeah.
And what's your dex bonus?
1.
Yeah, because leather armor is 11 plus your dex modifier, so it'd be 12.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Just
that's right.
wanted to make sure.
Excellent. I think that's everybody. Excellent. Just so I know, and we don't have to
He's 11.
go through it. So Torin, you're still planning on going to Eldritch Knight, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Excellent. You know how the so Eldritch Knight's weird with like how the spells work, because I think it says you have to choose, because 3 spells and you have to choose 2 from, I think it's evocation and
Yeah, it's one from evocation, one from abjuration.
yeah, and then you can choose whatever spell you want from either ones.
Yeah.
It's got some weird
Ernie, you're
rollings,
not muted.
so just keep. I just hear her struggling like. Ooh. Anyways,
I thought I was.
it's like it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, just keep track of the spell casting stuff on that end. If you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, that's awesome. I actually haven't had anybody done Eldritch Knight before, so I'm curious to see how that works out. And oh yeah, you get to form bonds with your weapon. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think like honestly, like I know it seems gimmicky, but I think it's pretty good. Cool. So let's see here. Namissa, are you still planning on going
Yes.
Alchemist?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. I gotta read up on that because I'm not, like I said, I'm not very familiar with artificer subclasses. But if you have any questions, let me know.
Oh, I do, but I was gonna wait till I reached level 3 to ask them.
Well, you guys
There you
are
go.
level 3 now, so.
Yeah, now.
Yeah. But yeah, well, if you have questions, just DM me and we'll figure it out. All right, Callista.
Yes.
Just so I know, what are you planning to choose for your pack boon?
I think I finally decided I'm gonna go with what's it called? Pack of the Tome.
Pack of the Tome. Ooh, excellent. That's a good one.
I wasn't sure about it. Then I read some of the stuff in
Yeah.
Tasha's book, and
Yeah.
I like some of the stuff for it.
So if there is something in Tasha, because I think there's a new one that came out called Pack of the Talisman. If you want, if you want to think about it, you can. I'm fine if you want to use Pack of the Talisman as well.
I looked at them all. I think I'm gonna stick with Pack of the Tome.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Additionally, though, you get to learn one additional level, or one additional spell, but this is where Warlocks get Omega Juicy. So your spell slot level goes up by 2. Now, do you know how spell casting works with Warlocks beyond this point? Because there's a little different in comparison to other spellcasters.
I'm not as familiar with it now.
So Warlocks are unique because their spells are cast at the highest level for their level.
Oh.
So, for example, Witch Bolt is now always cast at 2nd level, no matter what.
Okay.
So that means any spell that has a, because I think there are certain spells that, like, the potency of the spells go up if you cast it at a higher spell level. But the reason why Warlocks are unique and very potent, and why they have such fewer spell slots, is because their spells are always cast at the optimal or the highest level that they can cast at.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. But here's the nice thing about Warlocks: they get spell slots back from a short rest. No other spell casting class really gets that, with a few exceptions from like Wizard and Druids. But they are the only spell class that get their spell slots back from a short rest. So something to keep in mind.
So the spell slot cast at the highest level, it's at the highest level as long as I have.
Yeah, so I would read up on that, because basically you are always going to be casting that at whatever there should be a table on there that explains how that works. If you're still confused about it, just let me know and I can give you some examples of how it works. Because Warlock is
look into that.
Warlock is my favorite class in D&D.
Cool.
But yeah, cool. You'll choose Pack of the Tome, and I believe that's you choose 3 cantrips from any spell class you want. Also, another thing to keep in mind is there are Eldritch invocations connected to Pack of the Tome. So something to keep an eye out on.
I know. I saw them in Tasha's book, and that's what made me want to use it.
There are some good ones in there, especially the
Yeah.
Tasha book. Enthrall. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Namissa. I think you get to. Do you get to know another spell? Or
I get another spell slot. I also get some spells that don't count towards my known spells.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because of Alchemist.
Yeah, that's correct. So those spells
I also
you always
get
know.
right tool for the job.
Yep, correct. Okay, cool. That was another thing I forgot to mention.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
For Callista's Warlock. Since you are allowing me to have arcane weapon, does that mean she can have arcane weapon?
What do you mean she?
Because you said any spell class, right?
I don't quite get what you're saying about that one.
So if she can pick a spell from any spell class, that would include that one, even though it's not.
Well, it's a cantrip.
Technically,
It's a cantrip, not a spell slot.
Oh.
Cantrips
I'm
are
not
different.
that OP,
My bad.
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not that
My
OP.
bad. I did not understand.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. There is I'm trying to remember. There is something with Pact of the Tome from not Tasha, from the base book. I'm trying to remember where you can do that, but you can only cast it as a ritual. But
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, she can't do that. All right. So in Thrall, I believe you get to learn second level spell slots, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. I get one more first level and 2 level 2s.
Yeah. Very nice. I think that's all you get, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because Druids start to
Along
get
with some
real.
HP.
Yeah. Druids get pretty good around this time, because they get their second level spell slots. Neat. All right, cool. That's pretty much all I got, guys. So, if you got questions about your subclasses, just send me a DM on Discord, and I'll get to it when I can. But other than that, we're still good for next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So far,
We get all of our health, right?
Yeah, you guys.
Even though technically the dream's not finished yet.
Yeah, I'll say you guys can go ahead and add your new maximum HP and go ahead and just get back to full. You'll get everything back.
Okay.
Because you guys are pretty much out of danger at this point. At least for now. At least for now. You're now in the Whispering Waste. Yeah, it's this is where this is where I get to have fun.
Oh no!
Did we collect anything from the guys we killed in the warehouse?
What was that now?
I'm pretty sure we just left.
Yeah, you guys just left.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you guys. I assume you guys just left because Finster's
Right.
like,
That's what I was
go.
figuring we would since he said that. So just double checking.
No, it's all good. Cool. Alrighty. Well, that's all I got.
Are we group rating anyone?
Grumpy still on?
I don't know.
Good question.
I'll check.
I'll check.
Let me check.
I'm lurking
Currently
him.
is.
He
Yeah.
is indeedo.
Nobody I know. Yeah, everybody else is.
He's the only one on that I know that I really want to go to. So that's up to you guys. He's still playing golf with friends, so
I'm okay with that.
I'm down to rate him.
cool. Okay. See you guys over there.
Yep.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.